What's that?
17 million, you dig?
This shit lame.
Oh,
Cause y'all ain't even gonna be coming from the right spot.
okay.
Yeah.
You okay, fat man? What ain't coming in from the right spot?
Man, my fucking computer ain't trying to load up Discord. So I'm on the internet right now.
That my nigga Q?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cool or not?
Sound cool to me.
Yeah. Let's say coming through straight.
Cool. What y'all niggas into?
Man, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on with this Discord app right now. Not trying to let me in this motherfucker.
Hey, random question. Who has a more of a banger? Tip Skylark, Steve from American Dad, or damn, what's his name? Beast Boy.
What was the second one you said?
Steve from American Dad. I'll even give y'all one song each. You know, you got Chip Skylark got two bangers. Either Icky Vicky or My Shiny Teeth.
I was about to say, I don't think nothing's fucking with Shiny Teeth in me. But
you got Beast Boy, Catching Villains.
Oh, okay, I know which one you're talking about. That one did snap. It did snap. Okay.
And then Steve Smith, when him and Roger was in their R&B, and he was talking about Francine. Daddy's gone.
I'm gonna go Steve, but it's Chip Skylark.
Yeah, I was about to say I gotta go Shiny Teeth for me. That motherfucker's a banger. Yeah.
I don't know.
My shiny teeth, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. That nigga was going crazy. Oh,
Steve got that
You said what?
I said Steve had that Jodeci type feel.
Yeah, my soul. That's why I say musically, I'm going Steve. Shiny Teeth is the bigger song than the dog.
They was all bangers for sure. They was all bangers. That is lame.
Everybody knows Shiny Teeth.
Yeah, you're right. That is a banger. Chip Skylark, he one of them icons from our younger days. I really started brushing my teeth even harder. I was like, damn, I want shiny teeth. I want to smile on the girls that scream.
Not yet. Smiling at the shorties and then just instantly they falling over and stuff. That's the type of swag I'm trying to have. I'm trying to accomplish.
I just always wanted my shit to go ding.
Oh God, that's what I'm saying. You get the little ting. You in there. You in there. All right, there I go. There I go. There I go. There I go.
You got fuck with Icky Vicky.
You said, did we do what?
I said, did y'all fuck with Icky Vicky?
Icky Vicky was a banger too. Icky Vicky was, I fuck with Icky Vicky. I made a whole song off of that concept. So, but, I think Icky Vicky was a banger. Stan had some more songs. I can't remember what they was called, or how they went. But Stan had some more songs. I remember. He be singing all the time. I think he might be doing a lot of more covers or something that I'm remembering. But that nigga definitely be on there. Yeah, Steve. I said Stan, didn't I?
Yeah, his daddy. Stan can't sing like that.
Nah. Stan can't sing.
Speaking of shiny teeth, we're gonna hear in the background. I had to put my kid on, y'all. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Music. 2 cartoons.
What cartoons you putting him on? What you been having him watch? Phineas and Ferb?
And then Fairly Odd Parents. Because, Phineas and Ferb, they got some bangers, too. Not everything bang, but they got some bangers.
Mm-hmm. Nah, you gotta fuck with the Phineas and Ferb, bro. They got hella bangers in that motherfucker. And they was always on that shit, so teach a kid to be adventurous a little bit. It's crazy that he actually paying attention to those. Like, usually they only want to watch like the little baby shows.
See, you watching it right now. You feel me, my
Locked in.
He locked in, got locked in, folks. Hopefully we don't get permanent banned. I ain't gonna stay out too long. There it is.
Mm-hmm. So I'm putting him on the episodes. I feel it. Hey, that nigga was locked into the camera. As soon as you put that motherfucker on his face, he said, "Who is that?" He's like, "Oh, that's me. Okay, all right. Ain't wanna have to fuck nobody." Oh God. Look like he was about to do us greasy. Yeah, man. All right, so let's get into it. We ain't gotta waste too much time waffling and shit. It was some cool little waffles though. You know what I'm saying? Not too burnt, but nice crispy. You feel me? So I want to get into why do groups in the music industry break up?
There's so many different reasons, man. I think it's so many different reasons. But the most common, I think, is always money. But it's money. Like, all right, yeah, but I think it's like Wu-Tang, for example. They were a group, but at first, none of them seen the vision. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them wanted to do their own thing, but it took, what's his name? RZA?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, he did all the work. Like, he was helping produce all their songs. Like, he was doing everything. So why couldn't he get the most cut at the end of the day? Because it's like, without me, you niggas wouldn't even have this opportunity. Except maybe Method Man for sure, and then Old Dirty, but everybody, and maybe Scarface too. But everybody else for sure, I don't think would have had the opportunity.
I think Meth and GZA probably would have had an opportunity. I don't think nobody else was really on that. Like music.
You don't think Dirty?
They was pulling up. Maybe just because he was so close to RZA.
It started out with RZA, Dirty, and GZA. That was the three.
Okay. But I'm saying
all the way with it off top.
I'm saying though, he said if it wasn't a group though, like if RZA would have just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it on my own," like, do we get an Old Dirty Bastard?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
I still believe. I think Dirty would.
We would have got Dirty. Yeah, he had too much energy. He was like Busta Rhymes before Busta Rhymes.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I just maybe it's the show skewing my mind a little bit, but I didn't see the work ethic. I didn't. You have to have work ethic, bro. Regardless of how much talent it is, somebody he was wasting most of his talent drinking and fucking on hoes. So without the stern guidance of a cousin or a friend or a homie pushing him into that shit, I don't think he would have. So maybe if he had somebody who was still backing him other than RZA, then I think we get a Dirty. But I don't think we get. I think Dirty still would have been in New York. I just don't think he would have been famous for being no Dirty Bastard. I think he would have been famous for being old dirty bastard. But that's my hot take, though. Go ahead, though. Continue. You was on your rant. Oh shit.
Goin. I don't know why music groups break up, man.
Shit. I say,
like you said, the number one reason is money, and other than that, a lot of times some people just kind of grow out of that shit. Those are like the two reasons I could come up with.
Yeah, I was about to say, I would say that it would be fruition to me. That would be the main reason. Like, you get with a group so that you can get more eyes on you and stuff, bring the crowd together and stuff like that. 2 different flavors, stuff that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all build a sound, da 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 da. But most people, the end goal is to be a solo artist. Most people, the end goal is to have 100% of your money. Most people want to be the boss of their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you also got like I think a lot of what breaks up different groups is the fact that you got social, like not social media, but like the media and shit like that into it too. So like when it starts to become Quavo and the Migos, or when it starts to become, instead of the I can't think of dude's name, but like how David Ruffin said, I was thinking David Ruffin in the Temptations. You know what I'm saying? When niggas blow up that much to where they think that they more than the group and shit, like the egos and shit, they go behind it. But it's built on the backs of the storylines and shit. When you come to a party, or I go to a function or something, and the whole crowd move towards one person versus the whole group. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, I think that's what really be breaking up a lot of groups. Because me, like, unless I literally, like I said, literally came in and was like, all right, at some point we breaking up, I'm going solo. Most of the time, if we making good money and we started this shit from nothing, we gonna keep doing exactly what we doing. Like, and if it's an actual group, like everybody coming just as hard, like for instance, De La Soul, I don't think none of them niggas got no individual albums, do they? They just De La Soul, right? I was hoping Q was gonna be there. He usually knows, but never mind.
Y'all don't hear me? Hold on. Y'all don't hear me?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Not that last time.
I said yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
They don't have any solo albums.
Okay, so yeah. That's what I figured. Like, cause all of them was coming at that same tempo. They wanted to be De La Soul type shit. Like, and I think that's a part of it. They started making money. They was used to being already De La Soul way before they was De La Soul. Like, that's what they've been moving on. Mm-hmm. But then you also get groups that like come together and shit. So I feel like those ones that come together are eventually gonna break up anyways. But the ones that started off as a group, like on some Andre 3000 and Big Boy, them niggas was a group way before they was a group. Them niggas been running together. You could just tell by the way that the first couple albums went. But once it started to become, Andre 3000 is one of the best rappers. What about Big Boy?
Yeah.
You feel me?
But shit, Big Boy the only one that got a solo album though. Andre don't got no solo album.
Nah, you right. Big Boy, don't get me started. I fuck with Big Boy. I did
not know that.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, yeah.
But that's what a drive.
That one's a weird one.
Oh God, but that's what a driving to do it though. Like I feel like only reason that, like, if Andre 3000 gets the merit, then I gotta take the actual step. Like, motherfuckers think he can spit better than me. That's probably what drove him to go do that type shit. Like, get his own solo album type shit. But, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what it really comes down to, is the storylines that's built behind the shit.
Hey, I'm so glad y'all told me that. Because for argumentative purposes, nothing against 3 Stacks. But not having your own album is
Oh no, if you talking about like the greatest rapper of all time overall, yeah, that's a disqualifier. I mean,
Yeah, like thank you. I'm
Damn.
glad.
He said the disqualifier. Ooh wee.
yeah. No, I almost disqualified Biggie. You know what I mean?
You said you almost disqualified Biggie for what?
Just for only having two.
I can see
You know what I'm saying?
that.
That's crazy. We might have to rank some shit. We might have to pivot.
Now, if y'all just talking about wordplay and shit, then yeah, Andre's top 5. Easy.
Okay, so
yeah,
let me ask you this. Career wise, or like all overall greatest rapper of all time. Go top 5 real quick, Q. I just want to see where you at with it.
Shit.
You got to number them though.
Okay.
You got to number them. You on the hot seat.
Damn. That's gonna be hard.
Eminem.
Okay, but that's 5.
Let me
5
think
or
about
1.
this before I go.
Okay. I was about to say.
Oh, you going 5
Yeah,
to 1.
you got to number them. Yeah, you got to number them. I don't care how you put it in, but you got to number them right here.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, 1 Eminem.
Ooh. Okay.
2. Fuck it, 2 Nas for sure.
Okay.
3 Dre. 4.
Whoa. Dre
4,
or Drake?
4. No,
Dre.
Andre. 3K. I'm talking about 3 stacks.
Oh, okay. I thought you said overall he couldn't be on there.
Oh, I thought you was talking about lyrically. So you're talking about best 5 overall rap.
Yeah, I'm talking about like overall complete rappers.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me start over.
Okay.
Well, 1 Eminem, 2 Jay-Z, 3.
I knew Hov was gonna be on there.
That's why I was like, hold on. I was like, this sounded like the lyricist right here when he said 3 sacks. I was like, because I thought the next one was gonna be Hov, but you said
3, 2 Jay-Z, 3 Nas. I put Nas 3. Sheesh. This is where it gets tough. It's always the last 2 that get tough. 4. I have to go. You know what? I'm going Pac. I don't know any nigga that has a song for your every mood. So, and then 5.
Pac made the list. That's crazy. You don't see that all too often.
Fuck, I mean, this is fuck. So I'm being objective here, right? Like I'm not. This is not my personal shit.
Yeah. You're being objective.
Okay.
You thinking just straight statistically off of whatever your stars is. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm surprised you ain't say my man.
What are you talking about?
The nigga who run New Orleans.
Yeah. No, you're right. Wayne. Actually, switch Pocket Wayne. Put Pocket 5, put Wayne at 4.
Okay, so
put Wayne at 3. Put Nas at 4.
Okay.
That makes a lot of. Now I want to pivot from this. I'm sorry to put you in a hot seat for so long, but what is going on with the M at 1 lyrically and rapper oriented? What?
Bro,
give me the facts.
He's the most selling record male of all time. I mean, it's like it's that simple, bro. There's nobody in hip hop who sold more records than Eminem, and he's got all the lyrics. Full package.
That's tough. We make it that
objective. So
when you make it that easy,
Hey,
you got a point.
as long Hey, as long as my nigga Wayne made the list.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
thought,
I mean, I when I'm thinking, it always takes me long. But yeah, Wayne should have been in there. But yeah.
Nah, I fuck with the switch. I see the switch. I think that was the right way to go. Yeah. So we coming back for that subjective one though. I want to know who's Q list of both of those. But we can't give the people everything right now, so we gonna come back around to that one. So,
hey,
what's
back
that?
on the group topic though. Did y'all ever feel like the Migos was gonna break up? Like on some real shit. 10 years ago, I'm talking about Young Rich nigga first drop. Did niggas see hindsight where we would be today? We're not gonna talk about Takeoff because that was
I was about to
another
say I didn't
story.
see that coming, but I definitely always thought they looked like the literal definition of like the Temptations type group. Like I thought Quavo was gonna be roughing for show, and I thought the other two was gonna kind of like would fizzle off, but they would still go like, you know how everybody usually say Takeoff was the best rapper out of them. Like I feel like Takeoff was gonna turn into an underground like King type shit. Like, oh, you hear Take drop, and it's like nah. But then you find somebody who know, like, yeah, take drop, and it's like, oh shit, and I just keep that low key type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't know about Take. Everybody else think Take disappeared or some shit. You feel me?
I can see that for him.
Oh God, I always thought Offset was gonna be like. Can I always thought Offset would have been the one that died, if anything. But but you didn't hear that from me.
Damn.
No. I'm just bullshitting, but for real though. But I'm bullshitting, but for real though. But he just seemed like the hothead. So it was like if anybody was gonna get shot or like some shit was gonna happen, I always thought it was gonna be Offset. But that's just from the outside looking in. I don't know these niggas personally. So, but like I definitely thought he would have been like the nigga that retired, or like he just didn't seem like a rapper. He seemed like this was cool to get a check. So like I always thought he was gonna be like out the way eventually, and I thought Offset would have been like the legit superstar, like traditional superstar. Like, oh, why everybody like him so much? But he literally is scorching the charts every time he drops, and it's like you fuck with his music, but you don't fuck Drake. You know, on some Drake shit. He be Drake.
See, I don't know. I never saw him like that ever. Like I thought they would always go on solo careers, but I thought they would still always be together. I never saw them splitting apart. Actually, like split apart. No, we're not doing shit together.
I'm with you on that one too.
You know what I'm saying? I always, like I said, I always thought they would embark on their solo shit. Nah, never did I think they would just be completely split apart from each other.
I would have never guessed.
I thought, like I said, I thought
literally related, bro.
yeah, but I didn't think they would have. I thought it would have been more of a situational thing. Like the reason that my story would have happened is literally just because of the way that the media, like you know what I'm saying. He was just that much more of a star. He got kind of shot into the what's the name. Like I said, Offset didn't seem like he wanted to ever be really a rapper. It just money came with it, and then like bro is still doing this like, but they'd still get together as the Migos. It just wouldn't be beneficial for Offset no more. But you ain't never seen, or not Offset,
I don't think Quavo. I don't think Quavo can. I don't know. I don't see Quavo really becoming a huge star. I never saw that in him. I saw him popping for a little bit if he were to go solo. I never saw him becoming a huge star though. I don't think he could carry that. I don't think he could carry multiple albums and multiple just fire shit. I think he'll hit a Roddy Ricch snag, to be honest.
That's why I thought they'll be together, because they all had what's the word I'm looking for? They made each other better. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but
oh yeah, they're definitely a fire. They're definitely a fire group.
Quavo had the first. He could throw a cool little first chorus. You know the chorus is gonna be hot with him. His first verse. hold the song. You got Tate coming in with the real bars, and then Offset he a hit or miss on the. So you throw him at the end where the song damn near over, so you don't really trip.
I feel like Offset always added like the grittiness to it, but that was like
he did.
Like you said, it was off and on though.
No, he did. They all definitely added some parts. None of them were.
But Q, you thinking rapper wise, and I don't blame you for it. I'm trying to tell you what the way that the media and the streets be looking at it and shit, they always put that nigga Quavo before. Like they was trying to make him a solo artist before they was even talking about solo artists. Like it's always.
I think he would have been the biggest one. I think he'd have been the biggest one, yes, but I just don't think he would have carried a major super career.
Mm-hmm. I mean, after hearing some solo stuff,
but when you start making like music constantly, like when people are expecting shit, you have to. Quality actually does start coming into play, and I just don't think he had enough of that.
But look, this is more what I'm saying though. One, you can never account for the fame part of it. Like some motherfuckers just pop and they can keep that shit going. Like whether it's coining something, just having a certain particular sound, you never know how the crowd gonna react. We know now because we've seen a solo album from Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the way that they was trying to set it up and shit like that, like had he did some shit like Wayne, like we watched Wayne go from literally all he could do was do a hook type shit. Like he was just coming in and just giving you a couple of bars and he would repeat those bars to literally being one of the best lyricists we've ever seen. Like, so that's more what I'm saying. It could have been a journey for him type shit to be that motherfucker, whether it was literally lyrically or just musically or talent overall. But
that's a bad comparison, bro, because Wayne was even better damn near. It was Juvie and then it was Wayne. Even back then, like Wayne was still better than all the Cash Money. Because Wayne was the only nigga that was actually into rap like that. Wayne was the only nigga like bro, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like he already said like he liked to freestyle and shit, and he liked to listen to all that New York shit. He like shit, baby didn't know what none of that shit was, so he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't nothing on all that shit, bro. But listen, go listen.
I fucks with you. No. I have listened back. I'm trying to tell you, bro. If anybody was I'd say it go Juvenile BG. And BG wasn't even trying back then. But you're not about to tell me. That's what I'm basing it off of. His start was literally, bro, he would come in. The lie is hot. The lie is hot. She got a he wasn't saying nothing. They even said, bro, he switched up, came back, and like at first he liked Missy Elliott and kept on liking the remixes shit and stuff like that. But then out of nowhere he came back ready for the second album and actually started spitting. And then he went on from there. I'm talking about from the start though.
I know, but that's why it's a bad comparison, because that's a very short amount of time for one. It's like, oh, just one little thing and then boom, I'm back. Now Quavo, I mean, there's been no real progression at all. So,
bro, he wasn't Carter 2 Wayne when he came back for the second Cash Money album, bro.
Wait,
it took time.
Carter 1 Wayne was super fire.
But Carter 1 Wayne wasn't even Carter 2 Wayne.
Exactly.
I don't know.
He was way better than Quavo. So I don't know what you mean.
He was spitting.
It's a bad comparison.
You think the songs on? You think all the songs on like the songs? I'm not talking about his lyricists. You think all the songs was? Yeah.
Fire, bro. I've listened to that album at least like 4 times this month alone.
I mean, I go back from time to time. I just I don't think all the songs was that hard. I think some of them was concept type songs that he was spitting on for sure. But it was a work in progress, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not about who Quavo is or who Lil Wayne is. I think you're looking too deep into it. I'm talking about the progression of a rapper. He could have.
Right, but I'm saying Wayne's progression was way faster and more prevalent than Quavo's has been or will ever be, because there has yet to be really any progression.
What?
I mean,
there's no progression from Quavo.
I mean, I guess he's got cool, but I mean, shit, he's still not.
These some hot takes, Q, but I ain't fucking with you on these ones. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't sitting down for this one.
What?
Quavo has came a long way from Trapped Out the Bando.
What has he done that has wowed you?
His sound has developed, bro. What do you mean?
What has he done?
It's not all about just lyrics. His sound has developed.
But what has he done that has wowed you? That's what I'm saying. What bangers does he have that has just taken off and just?
Why does he have to wow me to know that he curates all his music and he sounds good on every one of his tracks? He just doesn't know how to make a solo album. And that's where his progression fucked up.
He hasn't done anything to wow you back then. He hasn't done anything to wow you now. That's my point.
Okay, Travis Scott hasn't done anything to wow me. He's still a hard artist. What are you talking about, Q? Travis Scott has never done nothing to wow me.
What? I'm not talking about rap, bro. I'm just talking about what type of banger, what about his music, what about his creativity has wowed you at all? What is like, oh shit, okay, Quavo, this shit hard. I'm about to be bumping this. When has he done
that? He has multiple albums.
Give me something like that. I'll completely agree with you, bro. I'll completely agree with you. But I don't.
Cactus Jack was a nice sound. Any one of his albums is.
That fucking mixtape was terrible. That Honcho Jack shit, that shit was ass in a bag.
That shit was ass in a bag. Damn, all right.
Ass in a bag, bro.
That's crazy.
The first song was a banger, when the rest is trash.
I don't know about ass in a bag,
Jordan,
but
I guess he's muted. I wanted to see if Jordan had something for me. If y'all can give me something that Quavo has done that has showed his true progression and that he's really stepped up from where he was, however long ago.
I just gave you one, bro. He does not sound the same from Trapped Out the Bando, bro. Am I supposed to be wowed by a nigga's voice? Is that what you want me to say? No. Okay. Quavo has wowed me with his voice and his sound.
I want you to be impressed.
I just told you, I am impressed by Travis Scott, but he's never done nothing lyrically impressive, bro. It's the sound. What do you want me to pick out a beat?
You're going back to lyrically. That's what I'm saying. The sound, bro. What about Quavo? I'm saying his creativity, period. I'm not
okay, on Culture, I guarantee you half of the hooks that he had for Culture 1 and 2 were some of the best hooks that you can pull out right next to a T-Pain.
17.
Like, what are we talking about here?
I feel like Quavo got
I'm just saying, don't compare him to Wayne. That's all.
But I can use them in a comparison with Wayne of progression. That's what I'm saying. You're looking at it wrong and trying to be stubborn about it. No, you're looking at it wrong. You're saying bad comparison because you think I'm comparing him to Wayne. No, I'm comparing his progression. Progression, bro.
They're not similar though. The progression isn't similar.
And I said his progression could have been a Wayne, but we've already seen it. In hindsight, is a motherfucker.
If you said could have been, then fine. But I mean,
that's where the conversation started, Q. That's why I've been telling you looking at it wrong. But I was gonna let you rant.
You said the progress. You said his progression is like Wayne's, and I was like, no, it's not. That's what I'm saying.
I literally started the conversation with we've already seen his solo album, so we know it's not what he could have been. But with the proper tools, he could have had a progression like Wayne. Whether it was sound or lyricism, that's the first thing I said. You just heard Wayne and started going crazy. I'm just trying to defend my nigga.
You didn't say he could have been, man. You didn't say could have been. I didn't hear no could have been.
Boy, this is why you cannot podcast with two people, boy. Because I'm trying to tell you, bro. But I'm gonna run it back though. We gonna clip the shit.
No. I love this. It was good takes though. Listen, I feel like Quavo lyrically is just now really finding himself after the group split up and his nephew died. Because the songs he's been dropping ever since Take died have been like, you could feel them. Like, it's actually emotion behind it and it has good. It feels better. Like, you were like, oh, this is a banger. Quavo's album, like his solo album, man, that shit water. I hated that shit. Like, out of all three of them, Take had the best solo album. Like, not even close. But I can see what you're saying. Go from his progression compared to Wayne. It's just he stuck in a group longer than what Wayne. I mean, like, Wayne was in Cash Money, but he was Cash Money. Quavo wasn't the Migos. They all three was the Migos, you know? So I can see both point of views. I can see both. Wayne is that nigga, so it's a sticky situation.
I don't know. I don't really. Quavo hasn't progressed that much to me. He sounds
Y'all
like he's
niggas
been in the
fried.
music business a
Next
long time.
topic.
That's about it.
Y'all niggas fried. What we got next? All right, so I put this in here. Public dick eating. Have you ever seen a motherfucker like just randomly start dick riding another motherfucker?
Yeah, definitely.
That was the craziest, longest pause.
Cause like, say somebody, especially at jobs, like people who want to get a higher position, they meet ride the supervisor, the manager on duty. Like they be following that nigga everywhere he go, laughing at that motherfucking jokes. Shit don't even be funny. Like I'll laugh at something funny, but if it's not funny, bro, I'm gonna just look at you like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, so you worked with the people who just like whatever the boss say, go type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I definitely done felt that before. On both sides of it. Because I don't need no bots, but you definitely need to gotta work. Gotta do the shit properly type shit. But it's
you want your employee stroke your ego?
But nah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need all of that though. Just do your job properly. The stroking the ego, I done definitely had a motherfucker be on that before. It's like, that's a little extra. That ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Stroking somebody's ego don't get you nothing in life.
But at least
motherfucker like
you said unless a motherfucker like what?
Unless a motherfucker really like that, but they just gonna use you to help them feel better about themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of any time recently at all. Back in school for sure, but yeah, it's like a grown person. No.
Nah, yeah, I could definitely say this was a random event, but I'm just chilling at the bar, and there's nothing wrong with I guess. I just wouldn't necessarily do it myself. Like coming in showing love to a motherfucker, especially a motherfucker that like you see working, you know what I'm saying? I could do that, but like after a certain point, you should cut it off, because then it just is like, what is going on right now? Like the shit kind of got cringy. So I'm in the bar, and I'm just chilling and stuff, and I'm eating my food. Motherfucker come in, they chilling, then another motherfucker come in and they sitting across from the other group, and then they look up and I guess they notice each other, so they start chopping it up for a second. Respect, and then you know what I'm saying, he start showing some love to him because I guess he knew about his music or something that he was doing type shit. So it's two dudes going back and forth and they just showing love to each other. But 2-3 comments roll past. All right, that's cool. 4, 5, 6 comments back and forth. All right, man, damn, they really fuck with each other. I can respect it. Should be ending right about now type shit. No. 10, 15 minutes go past. I still hear these niggas in the background, bro. Loving each other. Showing love to each other. I'm like, damn. These niggas kind of, what's going on here for real? I was like, dang. Huh?
What they saying?
No, it was just like literally just oh, I seen what you was doing, and like I respect that, and I love the fact that you working on this and this. Like they just kept on going back and forth with it, like and talking about how they was gonna connect on some music and shit like that. It was like for a minute though, like a good minute of like, oh yeah, I seen that Instagram picture, bro, and yeah, you got 300 likes on that, and like now it wasn't that type petty, but I just want you to know how they was throwing love back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as long as they was throwing love back and forth, I don't really see that as like dick eating, you know. Like, if I feel like
the only reason I wanted to bring it.
Go ahead.
Only reason I wanted to bring it to the pod though is because of how long though. 15 minutes of that. Now go.
No, I think that's just support. Like, what if they ain't seen each other all the time and you know, just showing love? You know, you ever see that movie? Damn, I do not remember this actor's name. He played Sorry to Bother You. That scene where him and dude like going at it. Damn, you smell good. He said, "Thank you." What kind of cologne is that? Versace, nigga. You know, like something like that. Like, you know, we just talking a little shit. Ain't nothing too crazy though.
Type shit. Hey, to each his own. So I ain't gonna say it's wrong or nothing. I just brought it to y'all, and I think it's a what the fuck type shit because how long it went. I don't know if you know how long 15 minutes is. Like 15 minutes. A whole YouTube video.
Into a normal conversation.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Like, bro, when are y'all going? All right, let me pull up a chair next to you, get your number real quick, and then we all just have a little double date right here, type shit. Like, I don't know, no nasty, but in the girl's perspective, I would have been like, all right, so are y'all gonna go on a date now? Like, I'm null and void in this shit. Like, you feel me? Like, what am I even here for? It went on for just that long, like, where I was just kind of feeling awkward about it. Like, I don't know. Again, nothing wrong with it. It just made me feel weird. I was like, this is crazy. They must really got some crazy content.
He wanted to say, "Hey man, shut the fuck up."
Oh shit. I guess what the fuck moment was, does that make me a hater for thinking like that? Or is there really that much love and support out here? That's the what the fuck moment.
Man, I'm hoping it was just that much love. Niggas gotta show love to each other, man.
Alright.
It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
Alright, bet. And so in that case, I'm your host, Woski the Broski the Hater. And this is the What the Fuck Type Podcast. And I'm with gang, man. They in here somewhere, but they ain't on screen with me, so I'm in here solo dolo right now on the screen. But
hey, man, I'm gonna be on screen in like 10 minutes after y'all know.
It's all good. I'm talking my shit because I can. Not because I want to.
Oh man, that was funny as fuck. Whoa. He said, "I'm your host, Woski the Broski."
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a hater, man. I ain't know it was that much love and support out here. Gotta step up my content. Oh shit. Maybe I just wanted my moment like that. Ew, no.
I was gonna say, what if a nigga came up to you just talking about all your content like 30 minutes? You don't even
see, and that's what I would say. I don't know if it makes me the hater in a situation, simply because like I don't know what I would do if it went on that long. Like if I look down at my watch and 15 minutes done went past, I kind of be looking around like, oh shit, do I got moves to bust? But I wouldn't want to step off. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that's a weird spot to be in if it was like fan to a supporter. But if we both throwing, you know what I'm saying, credits and stuff, it's like, all right, yeah, we let's network, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, if we ain't on shit, let's go knock out a video real quick or hit the studio, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't. If I'm on a date though, I'm gonna say what's good. You feel me? Let's lock in, exchange numbers. It ain't gonna go on for no 15 minutes. And I'm probably putting that on the short side. I damn near finished my whole meal, and you know I eat slow. No, what'd you say though?
15 minutes though. A 15-minute conversation could go so quick.
It can. I mean, we be podding. Me and bro just went on a 30-minute rant against each other, so I looked. I was like, damn.
I had to let y'all go on. Points, I was like, shit, man, I love this shit. What the fuck, shit? Like, I wish I had soundboard myself. I would have been like, D, hold on, folks, hold on, round one, shit.
Hey, just wait.
Closing the round one.
Just wait, bro. We finna get a nice little setup. Just wait. But yeah, that shit would have been funny as hell. You fried. Damn, man. This shit not
crazy
true.
though.
Oh god.
Hey, why'd you call it dick eating though? Can we talk about that? Like,
I don't know. Sounds more like something that'll get a click, I guess. More clickbait.
I get you. Hey, that's a crazy clickbait.
Hell no.
I'm judging somebody clicking on
Probably dick eating. Somebody's been dick eating. Yeah, nah. I was wondering why motherfuckers was like, huh? What's this topic? Nah, yeah. Let's get into this one. Barry, you asked this one. So we was talking about it and shit.
Thank you.
What historic warrior what warrior era would you be from if you could choose?
Man, that shit is so different. Like, I've been thinking about this one a lot. Cause I'm a black man and all that, so I was trying to like find like something African related. But man, fuck that, man. I'm a fucking samurai or a ninja. I'm either cutting niggas in half or pulling up on niggas at night. Like, nigga, you dead.
Facts.
Like, really?
Really?
It's so hard. Like, bro, being a ninja, like a real life ninja, not no Naruto throwing jutsus and shit, nigga. No, like we real life farmers. But at night, nigga, we asking up, and we gonna have to go kill some samurai.
Spit, cuz.
That's a real ninja. That's a real ninja.
A real ninja, and that's what they would have called me. A real ninja. He said, "Oh no, that is the real ninja. Who caught him?" They'd been, bro. They'd hate me. They hate me, bro. It would have had to been I'd say a ninja or a Viking, because if I could put on like really think about this, bro. They used to say like them Vikings was like damn near like NBA giants type shit. Like they was tall than a bitch. Used to be big, like diesel motherfuckers. Like if I could have been a 6'7", 285-pound muscle warrior carrying around an axe. Niggas don't want it when I get off the ship. Niggas don't really want it when I hop off the ship. I'm doing niggas greasy. But
you would have been a Viking, cuz?
Yeah, but then again, they had no armor and shit, and they used to be on the sea a lot. So both of those, I don't
Yeah,
know.
bro.
I don't like that.
I'm not trying to be on the sea for a long period of time with just strictly dudes.
You're hell.
Personally.
Pause.
Just me personally. Being on the sea, oh man, it just don't sound fun. Especially back then, nigga, you know you was on there for at least 6 months. At least.
Nah, yeah, that shit crazy.
Hey, I'm with the treasure hunting, finding the booty, but I like women booty.
You hear?
Yo, what the fuck will I come in on, bro?
He said, I like the treasure hunt of finding the booty. Hey, I fucks with you, my boy. But you fried for that one.
Jake, what if you in history, what warrior would you have been? Anytime in history.
But
Probably a samurai.
Real nigga.
Yeah. No, the katana is such a precise weapon. Their armor is like Japanese steel is renowned. So definitely. Not to mention, if you're a samurai, my nigga, you walk around the village, niggas is fucking with you. Like everybody fucking with you. Like samurai, like niggas is hard.
Facts.
I couldn't be no fucking knight.
Too much armor. Way too much armor.
So not even that, bro. That's a mosh pit with sharp objects. You can be beating a nigga ass and they come from the left. Pow, you done. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all haven't watched Game of Thrones, go watch the Battle of the Bastards. And that right there is why I would not want to be a fucking knight fighting in the medieval period.
But it's multiple different knights though. Because if you one of the better knights, you gonna just sit back on your horse and you gonna wait until that whole rampage is over, and then they call out the big guns and you go fight the actual.
That shit up.
Yeah. Like I would have wanted to been one of them type. Like if I'm gonna be a knight, I'm one of them motherfuckers that all right, you know when they blow the whistle, bring out your best warrior. I'm out that motherfucker. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now. If it's not a samurai, I'd be a Zulu warrior.
I know
the Zulu warriors was hard. They are hard, bro. They was beating the fuck out the British, bro, with fucking spears and fucking shields. Whole time they got rifles and gunpowder and revolvers and shit. And they out there going fed with them.
I just don't like they period, bro. I don't like they period because if they are not properly trained, that could have went bad fast. They had to really get on they shiesty shit, and that's what makes it harder. So I fucks with you. Don't get me wrong.
They also fucking like top tier athletes too.
Oh, like, definitely.
Oh, they're different, bro. Like I was watching this one tribe in Zimbabwe, I believe. These niggas was jumping like how niggas play jump rope. They're jumping like that, but they getting off the ground. Like Jordan, I think you've seen that video. They're getting off the ground high as fuck, bro. Laughing like it ain't shit to them. Imagine a nigga jump over you and then spear your shit. Like what? Them niggas was like athletically different. So it's like putting a spear in Giannis's hand and a shield. That nigga's got you from like 12 feet away.
Oh god.
I'm glad nobody chose no European like a Spartan. I was gonna talk about niggas if they said Spartan.
I wouldn't call them gay for sure. That's sweet.
Oh,
nah, yeah, you can't spit. You can't grab nothing from Greek unless you trying to get backdoored or you trying to backdoor some shit. But
bro, there's a damn. I'm trying to think. It's an island like they're like historically great warriors. They beat Sparta and Athens, but they're gay as fuck. What I mean by this, like they pair them, so it's an older dude with a younger dude. And the younger dude, they're battle buddies, but they be butt buddies too. But the older dude would pay for his equipment, pay for everything he needed. In return, younger boy is giving up that ass.
Wow.
But they were the best soldiers back in the day. So them bro.
Is that a feat?
Is that a payment? Like, no, it's not a feat. It's wild that they did, but they was beating ass. These niggas beating the Spartans, and Spartans are career soldiers. Like if you're a man, you're a soldier in Sparta, but you getting beat up by some boy lovers. But you know what? I ain't never seen a gay nigga lose a fight either. So there's that.
Hey, I was gonna say that makes sense though. So.
The motherfuckers usually do be banging, no cap. Nah, but
I guess they was
Q
banging all type of things.
I don't think Q gave his answer.
You need to leave.
You need to leave. Hell nah.
You're wild for that, bro.
Nah, it's a couple of little periods and stuff, but I definitely wouldn't do nothing in Greece, nothing in Europe. That shit. Like I said, I could see a knight, a ninja, Just because of the
Does
time
England
period, I
count
wouldn't
as
have wanted to
Europe?
do nothing in. I
Like the
wouldn't.
United Kingdom, does that count as Europe?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because they got
count
some
it.
warriors too. Them Celtic niggas is hard.
Well, I guess Vikings is technically European.
Yeah, them niggas is hard. They're wild.
I mean, but Vikings was doing that too, though. But you had to be in some weird situations to be on that with a Viking. Like,
hold on now, Viking was on the bus stuff too.
They was more pillaging. So if they really
was
felt,
raping everybody, dog.
That's what I was about to say. They was more pillaging. So if they felt like a man's booty was needed,
pillaging.
Huh?
I know what you mean by the pillage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Jake just be throwing words out there. Nigga. Yeah. You can't just be throwing words. Nah, but nah, yeah, they was definitely getting it in though. That's the part I wouldn't have been cool. Like the physique, the build, and like the terror that you would bring as a Viking, I'm with. But once niggas just started grabbing whatever they wanted, I'm like, yo, okay, on to the next city for me. I couldn't be a part of that. Women and children supposed to be off limits in war. Yeah, them niggas didn't get no fucks.
Hey, what was his name? The nigga Mulan was based off the evil dude.
Genghis Khan. Yeah, he's a sick fuck.
Nah, bro, but he didn't really like. He was cool with. He didn't always kill. Like, if you had a talent, you wouldn't die. So say like you knew how to fix cars, and he took over your city. You gonna always fix cars. He ain't gonna like trip about your religion or nothing. You just under his control.
Like now, I can see that. Now the niggas that are really hard, I was thinking about all throughout history, the Janissaries of the Ottoman Empire. So basically, these niggas would get like, so let's say your village went to war and your village lost to the Ottoman Empire. They would take your sons and raise them to be military warriors. These niggas was hard. Like they were so hard that like
that's dangerous.
They protected the empire. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. If you treat a slave right, I imagine the slave wouldn't trip. That's all they were, slave soldiers. But in the Ottoman Empire, slavery was very, very different versus what slavery we know today is. Hey, if you was a slave, that's just a title. We just captured your people type shit. But you still got rights. You know, you can still do X, Y, and Z. You can't do this because, well, you're a captive. But hey, we're not going to treat you like shit. You can buy your way out your freedom too.
I will not deny. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas went out like some hoes. Ain't no way you gonna raise me in your kingdom where you telling me that y'all killed my father and you gonna give me a weapon.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no fucking way. Especially when I'm standing around a whole bunch of other niggas that had the same thing happen to them. This motherfucker would have been over before it was ever known as a period. That shit would have been done in 20-something years. We would have revolted. What? Your whole army is built off of niggas that you killed? Kids? We about to kill, man. This our empire now.
You fuck around, it's gonna end up like their daddies in the dirt.
But no, I'm saying though, that would have been cool while we was little.
Oh, damn.
That'd have been cool while we was little. But your whole, 50 warriors out of your 100 warriors is niggas that you killed they daddy? And you old now? Nigga, we taking your ass out. Are we taking this bitch over and it ain't your empire anymore anyways? One of the two. Your son ain't living. Your son, the prince is not finna become the king. I'ma just let you know that one way or another. But this motherfucker not living under your name no more. This is gonna be known as the little orphan nanny period now from now on. God damn it. The era where we took over as a family. Where we became a new family.
Hey, niggas don't be trying to do like rise up and take shit back over. It'd be like 3,000 slaves, 100 warriors. And then like, you know what? Fucking with them, it's cool. Let's just be slaves, y'all. It's cool. It's all right. They killed everybody. We love. They had the Wi-Fi on y'all. My fault. AT&T. Fuck them.
Oh God,
Damn.
okay.
That's
Ever a
tough.
bad commercial for service? Cause fuck AT&T. Fuck AT&T. Said fuck niggas. Got me fucking robot and shit.
Beep, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop.
Hell no. You already took your Wi-Fi off?
Goddamn T-Mobile.
They a bad company and sold to a
Niggas
worse
don't
company.
want me to win. That was one of the worst merges in the human history. Like Sprint sucked and T-Mobile fucking sucked. How y'all got two sucky ass shit together? That's like an ugly nigga and an ugly woman, baby, and it come out ugly. It's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Somebody got to win, goddammit.
God damn, bro.
Oh God.
Fuck.
It's tough, man. That's tough living right there. That is tough. It's cool though. You back now,
You
brother.
and everything. No, fuck that. I had a cool little spill, and the shit want to have me over here being a teenage robot.
I definitely felt the passion of the rant, though. We was definitely about to go fed with that. I felt the passion.
Man, fuck.
Yeah, I smelt it. I smelt it coming off of you.
Imagine if Martin Luther King's "I Had a Dream" speech got fucked up because of some malfunctions in the microphone. Niggas would have not felt it. I promise you.
Can you oh shit. Hey bro, niggas is like we ain't got no animator. I swear to Bob, that motherfucker would have popped up on the screen right now. A little cartoon or something. You know what I'm saying? If we was on YouTube and shit with it and we had a little animator, that motherfucker a little cartoon. I had a dream. And niggas in the back, what? What is he talking about? That shit. All we hear is that should be funny as hell.
Like, niggas wouldn't have been marching no more. They'd be like, I don't know what he said.
Oh God, bro, I can't even. Man, this nigga whack ass audio. I'm out. Nah, but let's get on to the next one then. So we got a little bump off track on that one. Let's talk about Adam 22, man. So Adam 22 ends up he has this podcast called On Fig, Back on Fig. That's his Tuesday pod. And apparently it's ran by two niggas from out in LA. They Crips, and they do the content for the Tuesday pod. He wanted to get rid of that mug, so I guess he was debating with himself on, you know what I'm saying, whether or not he should get rid of the Tuesday pod because he didn't think the content was up to par. But he starts venting to a motherfucker that's a part of another pod and is not as cool as he is with one of the people that's on the actual, like he is actually friends with one of the motherfuckers that runs the Back on Fig pod. So Adam 22 is basically gossiping back and forth with him, and the shit gets leaked to Discord chat. And the dude from the Back on Fig pod, well, the whole Back on Fig pod hears that shit. So they draw him in to, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up. And this nigga Adam, I swear for God, bro, does the most whitest man thing that you can do. Just sitting there blaming it on everything else. Like, could not take accountability for basically pillow talking to a random motherfucker. Cause like, it wasn't like his business partner or nothing like that. Like, it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga does content himself on your station. So that's basically like you being the boss and talking to a coworker. You know what I'm saying? And that shit got leaked. So I just thought that shit was the craziest thing. But like, the question I kind of want to pose is, do we blame, like, do we allow him to get away with that as it being him just talking to a friend, like confiding in a friend? Because it be times like that. Or when it just turned into business. Like, because he basically bringing street shit into it. Like, I don't think I'm articulating it good enough. Hold on.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like It depends on what he says, because you can only say so much before I gotta tell my other homie. I'm gonna tell you that shit was way too man's though, too though. Like, 'cause that was fucked up, bro. Like you said, you know, there's certain you shouldn't say some shit, especially if that's like your homie. You shouldn't cross a certain line. Like, yeah, you could be mad at your homie, so you can tell your other homie why you mad, but going as far as disrespecting the homie, nah, I can't. Yeah, the dude, whoever told was in the. I'm getting that. And on the side note, fuck Adam too. He a bitch. He support white supremacists because he had a white supremacist on his show without black people. He let that nigga go off for like 20 to 30 minutes without defending African American culture. So fuck him, because he always want to interview niggas. He always want to interview hip hop artists. Do that shit. I never liked that. He a bitch. But back to the man.
Had to let a shot be fired.
That's out the way.
Nah, but
you had to get that shit off your chest, though.
I ain't gonna lie.
I've been wanting to at that nigga. Like, I wanted to slide in his DMs like and tell him he a bitch, and I'll really get on that with it. Leave it cool. Fuck it. He ain't even gonna read the shit.
Oh God, it'd be like that, bro. We gonna get to that level where a motherfucker gonna have to. So if you want to get that ones with him, you definitely can. I don't know. I never like motherfuckers like that. Like, don't get me wrong. The content is content, and if niggas is not making better content than them, then I guess you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do with what you can. You watch what you watch, and if you don't actually fuck with that content, then you don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? But niggas like him, all of them motherfuckers that report on shit that they ain't never been in, like, I really can't respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference between having commentary on it and then making it seem like everything is going exactly the way that you are saying.
Real shit, I don't think there's be no commentary on some shit like that, to be honest. Like, to a certain degree, like, you could say, oh, that's tough, or, you know, but having, like, real, like, opinions on shit you don't know about or shit you never experienced, that shit's not player at all. Like, not even the slightest. But motherfuckers love the culture, but don't want to do shit to progress the culture. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck that nigga, honestly.
Nah, yeah, that's facts. And that's basically what I'm saying is, like, these motherfuckers don't do nothing to drive our culture further. They just come in, hold our culture hostage, make as much money as they can off of it, and then get the fuck up out the way.
And it's like, and somehow, go ahead. My
bad. No. Get your shit off. It sounded like you was going exactly where I was about to go.
Violence is somehow became the mainstay of our culture. Like we don't do other cool shit. Like, we ain't artists. Like, we ain't poets. Like, we ain't writers, authors, directors, actors. Like, black culture is so much more. But like you said, motherfuckers ain't advancing the culture. They stick into the violence because violence sells. You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I was about to say. These motherfuckers will get the biggest platform from the stupid shit and won't progress us towards nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be cool if you had people like Dr. Sebi and, you know what I'm saying, you know, real smart motherfuckers. Bro, you literally brought a motherfucker on your podcast and interviewed him until he passed out. The nigga was... Barely, and you still... You good, bro? You okay? You want to keep it going? No, he's obviously not good, nigga. At some point, the content has to stop, bro. Like, at some point, nigga, you gotta have a soul, bro. That nigga is soulless over there, for real, bro. He a dude. What?
Wait, hold on. Y'all didn't hear about the recent shit?
No, that's what we talking about. But I'm just going through his resume. But yeah, but like, basically, the question is, like, on one hand, it is some formal shit to talk to a business partner if it was your business partner and you can get that shit off. And if that business partner had let everybody else know in the business, then that's kind of fucked up to your business partner. But that wasn't his business partner. And then on the other hand, you got street niggas who befriend a motherfucker who not from the street. Now, I don't know whether or not Adam, like, if Adam was blatantly saying, no, I'm a street motherfucker, I do this, that, and the third, then I definitely would call him a spade and be like, nah, this is a bitch ass nigga. But I've never really seen him act like that. But he portrays that. Same thing that 6ix9ine did. Same thing all these motherfuckers do. They go get all the tattoos, the face tats. They listen. listen to rap music. They act like, you know what I'm saying? They about the culture.
They don't listen to it. They study it. They watch these same YouTube videos. That's why I hate about this shit. Like, and part of that is on us. You know, we don't gatekeep as a community. We don't do none of that shit. But these little motherfuckers see it and they YouTubing it. They watching these, you know, whatever they think is street, and they go back and imitate it. Like you said, 6ix9ine. I don't know how the fuck he got that far. How did we let this nigga get the way he was? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense. But nah, you said they watch it. Nah, you don't watch it. They study this shit, bro. And then they change their entire personality to fit about this shit that they think that is perceived to be cool. But if you put them in the real life jungle, they get eaten the fuck up. They dead. They not making it.
I put that towards.
About thug niggas. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say I put that towards the base guide, and I'm gonna give you my reason why. But go ahead, finish. It's base guide theory though.
Actually, go ahead. I want to hear this now.
All right, so I feel like at a certain point, niggas got so talented through the mixtape era. Like, you got to think about the progression of music. The progression of music was crazy up until that 2009, 2012 mixtape era, where niggas was coming in. We had never seen shit like that. Like that progression of music. It was crazy. I think niggas got so talented around that era that a nigga like Bass God and Trinidad James and all of these stupid rap motherfuckers that you really know, I will never, ever search for this song in 10 years. But it's stupid and it's fun, so we gonna push it to the top. And like, almost like anti-music type shit. Like they support these motherfuckers that they know they got no business supporting. You don't actually fuck with this music. It makes you probably laugh, but it's in the rap category and you're pushing it. So guess what it does? It fucks up the algorithm. Now you got motherfuckers who have less talent breaking through the door. You feel me? So it's like, now it's more of a who's more memeable, who has the character. Then you start getting the motherfuckers that's coming in and all they are is a case. AKA the Chicago era. All it was cases. All of them niggas was cases pending. Every last one of them. Look at Lil Case pending. Look at Lil Homicide. Hey, look at Lil Murder Charge. For real, that's all they was.
With the names though. No, for sure, that's all it is. And then they die, and then niggas like R.I.P. R.I.P.
And we move on to the next shit.
While he was living.
Oh God, that shit.
Rest in peace. He out here giving out hell. What are you talking about?
That shit crazy. So I think like, and of course, don't get me wrong. That's not me saying that none of the Chicago rappers had talent, but I'm definitely saying that a lot of them niggas was pushed because of the shit that was going on, and niggas like Academics pushing that shit to the top. You know what I'm saying?
He's a weird fuck too. I at that nigga a few times. If that nigga ever sees me, bro, he can actually fucking see me, bro. If I ever cross paths, I'm gonna call him a bitch to his face. Because Academic is the reason why motherfuckers, these little private school kids thinking they can be hard. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the main reasons behind that. He's perpetrating bullshit and calling it the culture. Fuck out of here. Weird ass dude. I wish I could see this nigga, man.
Damn, need some. Hold on, let me drop this bomb real quick, because we got some hot ass takes against all of these motherfuckers here. Niggas coming with it. But not yet. That shit crazy, bro. I just don't understand how, like, we don't. It's cool when they doing it, but as soon as they start to do too much, we never bleed these niggas. We never get rid of these niggas. We just allow it to keep on happening. Like, okay, the Chicago stories might have been cool, but eventually you had to notice that this nigga's exploiting shit that he's not a part of, and somebody else could have made the money. Like, if we're all supporting this Chicago shit, then we need to get behind Chicago reporters. We need to get behind Chicago producers, get behind Chicago artists, not the nigga that's living in Wyoming and reporting on this shit from the safety of his house.
With Chicago,
that's getting other niggas killed behind it.
It's so wild to me because, like, Chicago, it seems like their music is synonymous with drill, and that's not the case at all. They have so many great artists that come out of Chicago that are so different, but because they are different, niggas look at it as weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas look at it as X, Y, and Z, but it's like, bro, they make more music out there than just shooting, bang, bang, murder. You know what I'm saying?
Drill music actually put money back into that part of the city, though. You got to think, like, the artists you talking about, they wasn't putting money back in like how just the drill music itself, because it made so many different rappers. Everybody, like, a lot of them getting money, more money than they would have ever seen. And, like, those artists, they're not giving back. So now all these niggas in the hood, but with way more money. Given they not doing to make their neighborhood and situation better. I can see why the drill music is so much loved in Chicago and like why it's
But
pushed
see,
more
that's
than.
the
Hold on,
thing.
wait, Jordan. What do you count as putting money back in?
If the
That's why
community not eating off of it, it ain't even really that.
Okay, I can give you that.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting paid. I love seeing niggas get paid, but I also love seeing niggas get back to where they got paid from.
We
You know what I'm saying?
know what type of money they was putting back into the.
That's what I'm saying. Like what are you talking about? Niggas can hold.
Probably not all of them, but we know what most of that shit was tied to.
Niggas out there sticking up with that money.
Oh god.
Oh God! Like
what you talking?
Niggas was
they talking about is
it's confirmed that multiple bodies was multiple bodies was confirmed behind some of that drill money that we talking about. So I don't support that part of it. I'd say I'd much rather Kanye accidentally build a school than us have drill music support anything in Chicago, because that shit was definitely not a good support.
I'm glad Q called that shit out too. So I'm like, all right, maybe he knows something I don't know. He's like,
oh god.
What paper they really getting out there?
What type of paper are they really getting? Nah, yeah, but back to the main point though. This nigga Adam 22, he need to pick a side, man. Cause you can't have shows like Back on Fig and I know when he was talking to the niggas from Back on Fig, he was talking to him like he was one of them and making it seem like that was the place for them to be and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Cause that's what they do. They make it seem like, oh, let me cuss a little bit. Let me talk about how I listen to an album that you know and this, then the third. Cause I assume you like rap, don't you, nigga?
Whole voice and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They changed their whole voice with it too. Maybe so sick.
It'd be so disgusting. And I know that's what he was doing. So then when a motherfucker thinks that you actually his friend and then you gossiping behind closed doors, just like they was saying on they pod, like, bring that shit to my attention. Say that shit to my face. Because if we really homies, which we're not, because you know how white people move, bro. They really be scared of you the whole fucking time. Especially a big ass motherfucker like AD from that podcast. Like, they be scared of you the whole fucking time, and they really just want to get on your good side so you don't do nothing to them, because they swear up and down you're gonna do something to them.
Make them see they're not a threat type shit.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to actually say something to him, because anybody, like, nigga, if this my homie right here, this my nigga, and that nigga stink 24/7. I'm not doing my due diligence as his homie not to tell him just go wash his ass. I got to.
Also, I feel like you shouldn't have to, but yes, hey bro, you stink.
Oh God, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, as a friend, you can't let that nigga go around some bitches like that. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta say something. No. You feel me? Definitely. That look bad on both parties.
You right.
You feel that shows that you're not a true friend. Oh good.
God. You let your man smell like this?
For real.
You letting him walk around smell like this? Oh God. No,
so that's not like the easiest conversation to have. But if you really his homie, you should know. Like, if y'all really homies, you should know that nigga not about to punch you in your face about you having to tell him some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga not about to attack you, especially if it turned into business. Like, business is behind it. What are you doing talking to somebody else? You could have brought those. Hey, look, I really feel like the podcast ain't going the way it should be. I feel like you could bring better content. I feel like you getting wear and tear from the other stuff that you doing. I need you to step it up, or we're gonna have to cut you, bro. Realistically. Like, how hard is that? How hard is that?
No, you made that shit sound easy as fuck. No, you're right.
That's because I got to do that shit all the fucking time.
But you got to realize, this is one thing I've grown up realizing. Motherfuckers are not going to be raised the way we were raised. And the part of what make my homies is the fact that we always raised on pretty much similar morals. You know what I'm saying? We all know what right is, what right isn't, and wrong is type shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't know that. So what was easy for you to do, hard as fuck for some niggas to do. You know, but for most niggas, you kept it a stack. Niggas can't keep it a stack. Niggas got a stack to keep it.
Yeah.
This is a certified hood classic.
That was bars.
Right on.
I had to hit the certified hood classic button on you. Nah, that's fair.
Man, but yeah, shit. Like that was easy as fuck. Like, what? Niggas ain't brought up like that.
Nah, they not, bro. And that's what's crazy, bro. And it anybody know, bro, especially as a black motherfucker, like when working with something so freelance like that, that's what people don't talk about. Like a freelance company. As a black man, you show up as a freelancer to do some work, you instantly, as soon as you see your client is a black person, everything damn near off books. Like, yeah, y'all gonna fill out some paperwork and make sure liabilities is in order. But most of the time, it's shake hand type business. That's how black people move. You feel me? A lot of the times
unless they one of them.
Oh God, but
one of them.
Most of the time, you're not gonna need a contract with a black person. And if you do need a contract with a black person, it's most of the time lawyers that's gonna bring that in for security of both parties. But like, the shit gonna start off a handshake. And both parties is most of the time just gonna expect each other to keep their word. Hey, nigga, you not finessing me, are you? Nah. 60-40 split, right? Yeah. All right, bet. You feel me? So I really literally think all he had to do was go in there and just chop it up with that nigga. Like, there's no reason for all of that you don't even understand the culture you in, because you don't understand that all you had to do is go talk to this nigga. This nigga know who you are. He know where the checks is coming from. Checks is coming because I'm on this nigga's podcast. So if that nigga say I need to step it up, I gotta step it up. It ain't even gonna need to be no firing to happen. A motherfucker gonna know. Cause black people know, oh shit, this nigga about to let me go because I know I ain't putting in that extra work.
And
I knew
somebody that is too.
Oh, you said what?
That's the thing too. Like, somebody that is putting in that work. Like, that's how I was always brought up. It's from sports, from working, just from fucking existing, nigga. Like, if you're not doing it the way you need to or should, it's always gonna be somebody else to do it. And that applies in so many different facets.
Mm-hmm.
But it is coming down to niggas being bitch ass niggas. Like, that's what it comes down to. If you can't keep it a stack with your friend, who the fuck can you keep it a stack with? Like, your friends are number one. Like, why would you keep it anything but? If you can't, that says what kind of person you are. If you're doing your friends greasy, bro, you're a trifling motherfucker.
And real quick, white people, stop calling people your friend that you don't actually fuck with. You don't have to call them your friend, bro. They could just be an associate. You don't have to put a title on it. Stop calling people your friend. That is not your friend just because you see them at work. That is not your friend just because y'all have some cool conversations. That is not your friend just because you live around them. Like, y'all gotta chill on that shit. Stop telling everybody your whole life. Stop assuming everybody's your fucking friend. Because it will get you out of a lot of situations. Because y'all do not move like a motherfucker is your friend. Half the time. There's black people like that too. But it's a lot greasier. And it's a lot more on purpose. A lot of stuff. White people, a lot of the time, is oblivious to a lot of shit that they do. And they are. Y'all, a lot of times. Black people, most of the times, it's on purpose. So, those is the difference. But both parties do it.
I said, white people really do be, like, oblivious as fuck.
Oh, God.
Like,
No.
But it's like,
No
they don't have, like, to be black is to constantly be on your toes, like, from the police, from crazy white people, from anything. You have to be on your toes off rip because you black, and that's how you was brought up.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody on the hunt for your life. As a white person, bro, I imagine they just literally walk around with like rainbows and sunshine because, like, hell, if you're a white man in America, bro, you have won the game. Like, you have so many head starts and shit, bro. Like, you don't have to worry about none of this shit. You have to worry about Nathan.
Especially if you come from a family. Especially if you come from a family.
Don't let it be no family with money either, bro. You fuck that off, you just fucking suck.
Nah, that's what I meant. Like, when I say a family, I mean like a name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got some backing behind your pennies. So, and I ain't talking about dollars.
Had a family crest. he had a family crest that was like 300 years old. I said, what the fuck do you mean by that? He is like, this is my family crest. What do you fucking mean 300 years old, dog? Like,
you know what else is probably right next to that motherfucker?
Some
bonds, nigga. Straight bonds, yeah. That's what that era come from. Anybody with bonds, then you only getting bonds during government times, like wars and shit. Most of the time, them is fought off the backs of other motherfuckers, so you know how they got rich, nigga. But shit, for real, bro, them motherfuckers be having bonds, bro.
Look, you know how much, like, to have a family crest that's just like, that's money. That sounds like money, bro.
It is.
Y'all niggas kept track of this. What?
You know, 300 years of your family history. You could say literally, yeah, my great 10 minutes later, granddad had this disease. Nigga, what?
Like, my ancestor was royalty. Anything. Oh, good. Nah, you can. They really be having lineage, bro. We still trying to figure out who our grandparents are. You said that nigga was Otis Jenkins? You sure, grandma? This like the 6th nigga you done sent me to. Like, it's fucked up out here, man.
Otis Jenkins probably had to be like what the middle name Marie is to our generation, you know? Like, it's like 100 girls I know that have the middle name Marie. Like, when Facebook was popping, So Cold Marie, Too Bad Marie, The Coldest Marie.
Nah, you right.
Everybody motherfucking with Marie. So I imagine Otis Jenkins is probably like that, nigga. Because I've heard the name Otis Jenkins from different black people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's an old nigga name. Just like a.
Go
ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna call my dad later on and be like, "Hey, you hear about Otis Jenkins? Yeah, how you doing?" I'm like, oh,
and that nigga say how he doing, bro. We gotta, man. I wish we'd have caught that shit on camera, bro. That's a skit.
Hey, bro.
You remember that nigga Otis Jenkins?
That nigga that when I'm around you.
Bro, I don't want to die laughing, bro. And that's how I want to do it.
Watch this nigga fuck around, call him O. Yeah, I know O.
Oh, God, no. How you know O? And I'll be dying, bro. That will be, oh my God. A nigga named Otis Jenkins.
I'm definitely about to hit my pop with that. That's funny as hell.
Because he know a nigga named Otis Jenkins. All right.
That's such a nigga name.
So I want to ask this. It's kind of to move off of that topic. Do y'all ever see? This is a shorter one, but do y'all ever see white people victimize themselves around y'all? Like, set up everything and then instantly become the victim when it all falls?
Yes, I work with white women, bro. I work with white women. They do that shit like none other. Ooh-wee.
Hot take right now, Jake. Who does it more, white women or white men?
Oh, white women. One, they're gonna always play the feminist role every time.
Harry, what you say?
Women oppressed for so and so. All right, bitch, you the part of the reason they oppressed. You. Like, what? I get so pissed. And then they start crying. Bro, them crocodile tears are really get motherfuckers, man.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, what? That got me hot. Honestly, I've thought about so many times where white women have like boo-hooed their way out of a fuck up. Like, what the fuck? You fucked up. How are you crying about it? This is your fuck up.
Yeah. I've been in situations like that, and I just like, white man, when they fuck up, they be like, they gonna say we. Yeah. They always bring that.
Everybody into it. Oh, God. We could have done better. That was clearly your job, nigga. Your name is on the list to finish that. It's just not finished. Everything else got done. You just didn't finish it. Nah, we fucked up. We fucked up. We could have did better.
Jordan, you were 100% right. You were 100% right about that, bro.
Like, bro.
Nigga, I don't speak French. You, nigga.
Oh, God. Oh, no, I say white man, personally. But that's maybe because of the situations I've been in recently. I just see it a lot more.
I'll say white men today do it, like they're turning the tide, especially like racist white men. The way they talk about themselves now is like they're really oppressed. You can't say what you think and what you see no more. everybody's all offensive and shit. I'm like, well, nigga, people are tired of you calling them niggers, bro. Like, what do you expect?
What do you expect? Hell
Nigga,
no.
you should stop. I lost my job. Yeah, bro, you called somebody a nigger to their face at work.
Oh,
what
God.
do you expect, Dylan?
It was not the black guy who got you fired. It was you.
Hey, I've been watching some stuff on YouTube. Them people is crazy, bro. They realize in America, there are groups who train for battle in America with whoever. They don't care if it's the government or the civilians.
You talking about the Proud Boys?
Any of them. It's most
The Proud Boys is nuts. You got the Proud Boys, you got the Proud Boys, and you got the Oath Keepers. They're literally prepared for war with whatever situation.
Bro, they got neo-Nazis. You got the Klan. It's bro. Like they're ready, and they will all click up so quick together. So
nigga, you seen January 6th? That shit was cool and terrifying. It was cool because they really fucking up these niggas took over the Congress Hall, whatever the fuck it was. It's scary because it's like, damn, if these white people point their guns at us, they're going to be well organized, and we have nothing for it. We don't got no shit like that.
Everybody else but us has something they can rely on. Terror. They said they gonna kill every black person. Nobody would know what to do. We'd all just die on our own, trying to shoot it out.
I don't know about that because black people are warriors. You got a history of it, not just like from Africa, but I'm talking about like in all the wars America's ever had.
I'd say black people are survivors, but that's a topic.
Well, I say we warriors.
I'd say
that you right. I want to have that conversation with you too now.
I would definitely write it in the podcast notes, but that's about an hour long topic right there. But I'm definitely standing strong on we're survivors. I don't think we're warriors. I think some of us is warriors, but I think for the most part we're survivors.
This is gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be it. Buy your tickets now. Next week, Monday.
Oh God, nigga.
Monday.
At 8.
Monday.
Oh God. Hey, matter of fact, we might have to go ahead and get a little weigh in or something and just get the pictures and shit posted. Do a little YouTube post and shit with the gloves on.
I'm excited about that. That's gonna be a banger.
Hey, let me be Don King.
All right, bet. You gotta get your hair taken out though.
I was just about to say that.
Oh God, you gotta let that shit just be wild. Don't even pick it. Just as soon as it gets taken out.
Who the fuck told that nigga Don King that was okay though as a hairstyle? Like,
bro, that nigga had to like wake up in the morning. Girl had a message on his on the desk or something. Like, I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. Da da da. Hair, like literally, hair turned gray instantly, and he just never picked it again. Said fuck it. You know how when you sleep, when you got an afro, when you sleep, that shit be matted. Yeah, oh God, he just said fuck it. Just never picked it again. From that he dropped the all the extras, nigga. He was just Don King from now. It wasn't no more Donald, no more Donald King.
Oh,
yeah, that's a black ass name too. King is such a black name.
Oh God, you ain't finding no kings as a European white man. Like, yeah, my name is Jacob King. Huh?
Actually, there is a nigga named Jacob King. No cap, we went to school with that nigga, and he has my middle name. That was
he probably black, ain't he?
Even use that. He's biracial.
Oh.
Yeah.
About to say, that's the only way. Father had to be the king. Nah, it was fun. But did I ever ask the question, or did we get sidetracked? No, I asked it. Yeah. I'm stupid. All right, so then let me pivot to this. We see how suburbia moves into hood culture all the time. Will hood culture ever be able to successfully integrate itself into suburbia?
No, and hood culture should always be hood culture. Like,
no, I'm not talking about like integration. I'm saying, will we ever be fully accepted as the hood? Like, With the hood, the action, like not just them wearing our clothes and integrating it into their shit. I'm talking about us being able to go into public places and, you know what I'm saying, business meetings as the hood nigga. Without it being like any type of stipulations or, you know what I'm saying? When would they stop fearing the shit? You feel me?
The position. I mean, there's plenty of people who already do that, but they're just in a position. They're a rapper or they make a lot of money for whatever the fuck they walking into the week. To be honest.
Hold on, say that last part again. It went out, and it sounded like you had a strong point.
I was just saying that that's what it all comes down to be honest.
I feel like if I can see what you mean. So you saying like if somebody who coming in, you know, a whole dicky fit on sagging, I'm talking about just went to the Walmart, Philly, got the all black dicky fit, walk in to a Fortune 500 company and get an actual desk job and not just like, oh yeah, we're gonna throw him into a factory or something. Like he could be the CEO of this company.
Yeah, off the strength, like, hey, I done did this, and this. But like, I'm talking coming in with chains, nigga, tattoos on his face, all of that shit. But sitting down for a business meeting, not an interview. You feel me? To see if the job will work out for both people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta come in and switch.
I might sound like it's a stick up my ass or I don't agree with it, but I mean, so that's why I don't know. I don't think it's ever been accepted. I wouldn't agree with it. Like if a nigga came to me like that, I'd be like, bro, you at least, okay, that's cool that you do this, but you gotta at least, I don't know if I'm a hire him or not, but I'll at least be like, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
You gotta, like, at least dress right.
Okay, look, Q, that's fine.
Like,
that's what should happen in the business meeting, though. Like, I feel like the reason that we like look at the shit like that is because we're so used to a motherfucker trying to get us to, you know what I'm saying, whitewash everything to be presentable. You feel me? Wear a suit, wear da-da-da-da-da. It shouldn't really matter. It should be your, like, what do you bring to the table? Legit. What do you have to offer? But then having the respect for, okay, like you said, if we sitting down and you say, when you come in, you gotta have your pants pulled up, you gotta have this on, this, and this. If I don't come in like that, then, you know, that's when the problem begins, not before. Because I'm me. So I walk in as me.
That comes to a trust thing. Do you trust this employee to come in like that just because you said so? He came in a meeting like this.
That's what I'm saying, though. But it should, like, I feel the same thing with, like, guilty until proven innocent. I feel like that should be where it starts, though. Or innocent until proven guilty. Like,
so you saying if he got the credentials, he know everything, he could run this company and actually make more money. But this is how he dressed. This is just who he is.
Yeah, he just coming to you as him. But this nigga is still the motherfucker that's graduated from Harvard. He just don't change himself for nobody. But if I have to come in here and put on my uniform, that's totally fine. You feel me? Like we're not talking. Like I get what you saying, Q, with like the way it would be presented. But don't think about like the angry black motherfucker. I'm just saying like this is literally just how I dress. This is how my swag is. I love hip hop. I do everything hip hop. But the motherfucker's still talking to, like, he's still talking to you perfectly fine, still articulating everything. It's just like, that's just how he coming. You feel me? That person should still be given the same chance. Now, if they show up on Monday with the dicky fit on, still chain showing, ain't even got the uniform shirt on, pants still sagging, hell yeah, you fired, nigga. Bye. I told you be in uniform. It don't matter about your merit. Now it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? But I shouldn't have to respect the motherfucker that I'm. Like, I shouldn't expect them to be looking like somebody else. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Like I said, it just all becomes down to a trust thing to me.
I definitely
see why a motherfucker wouldn't get hired for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't trust that you won't come in like this tomorrow.
But let me ask you this: why do you feel like the way somebody dress it should be tied to what they're gonna be able to bring to your business?
Run a business where my employees see other people, and you know what I mean. And your impression is not only on me.
Hold on, say it again. It's kind of
whatever. If you get the job, your impression isn't on me anymore.
Yeah, it's on
the people It's other people now.
Right. So do you not think somebody dressed like that could make a good impression? Like, cause I think most of that is related to stigma. Like, I think if we don't have people who in hip hop culture go too far out of the pocket with hip hop culture, and it's not if it's not related to drugs, guns, and violence, then I don't think you have that same impression of a motherfucker dressed like that. And that's what I'm basically trying to say.
I see what Q's saying. I see what you're saying. But as like, there's a nigga at my job right now who does his job, who wants to progress further with the company, but because of how he looks, how he talks, how his hair is, they're not going for it. And he's more qualified to do so than other motherfuckers. And it's like, as a black man, I'm trying my best to get him to, to get the wiggle room going, but if they don't like you, they don't like you. If you don't present yourself a certain kind of way, then they don't see or they don't feel that you're that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? If you give them reason to think that you're one of them kind of niggas, and that's how they see it. They see it as a certain kind of nigga. And if they think that you are, you won't ever move up from where you're at. You won't get further than the station that you've been given. Or hell, you fuck around when you get in the fucking door.
But that's why I keep bringing it back to an interview. Because I think that comes down to merit. And I think a lot of motherfuckers nowadays don't really got that no more. Like, if I say, I'm going to do this, and this, I'm going to do that, and that. So if you saying I need to wear a uniform so I can make this 50K to 100K a year, then I'm going to wear a uniform so I can make this 50K to 100K a year. If you saying I need to talk more appropriate while I'm on the headset, then I'm going to talk more appropriate on the headset. Like, it's stuff that's related to the job and it's stuff that's not. But if you saying that I can't go to my locker, throw on my Chuck Taylors, have my flag hanging out the back as I exit the building, then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the cutoff is. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not what he's bringing to the business. Like, I'm not, because I know how y'all feel, and I know y'all seen these type of motherfuckers where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do whatever like, put it like this, I'd rather it be in reverse, goddammit. I'd rather him show me who he is coming in the door. We say, this is what you need to change so we can get you in the door, and he come back as that person. Versus what usually happens is this nigga comes in a suit, looks all presentable, and then is the most illiterate nigga you've ever met on Monday. Sagging his pants and doing dumb shit. I see it a million times a day, goddamn. All of these motherfuckers show up in a suit and end up dressing like buffoons. So, that's all I'm saying. I'd much rather it be in reverse, and I'd much rather it be respected as a cultural thing, but I just don't know what gets us there. I don't know what.
The reality of it, it's like, I know what it is. You have to have our own shit to do so. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, it'll never be accepted. Because the motherfuckers who is accepting it typically are white men or white women. So if you don't look a certain kind of way to them, it's not going to go. But until we start getting our own shit, then it'll never happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, until we start, I don't know, how can I put this? Until we start funding our own jobs, getting our sales paid, it's not gonna happen until, like, I don't know, maybe some cool president comes in one day and makes it a fucking law to discriminate against it. But that shit ain't happening. At least no time fucking soon.
It's already supposed to be in law. Like, you can't discriminate.
You definitely can, bro. What? I ain't gonna fake it. Like,
yeah, you definitely can. But nah, I know what you're saying, though.
White people. I don't hire white people.
Oh,
you're here.
There it is.
In GTA.
Racist.
He's talking about in GTA.
Hell yeah, in GTA. You don't do no jobs with me, no heist.
But nah, yeah, I don't know. I hate that that's the stigma that's been put on our type of culture. Because I would love to be able to rock what I want to rock and do what I want to do up until the point where I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually can't.
So would you go to
It's not just us, though.
What's up?
Would you go to an interview with a Nike tech on?
If I could. If there was no stigma behind me looking like a dope boy when I pulled up to the interview. You see what I'm saying? But the stigma is already there.
Am my haircut and shit?
Everything else gonna be presentable.
Until A Nike tech might get you hired, honestly.
You feel me? Like, if I came in Nike tech with the matching shoes, with the shades on, nigga, nice little chain on, and I'm presentable, like, yeah, this is the like, I'm really talking to, like, I ain't slurring my words, I don't smell like I smoked, like, nothing. I just felt like wearing a Nike tech. What's wrong with that? Like, there shouldn't be a problem with that. It's an interview. I want to know who you are. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird part about this shit. It's a stigma.
Bust out a clean ass suit. I might not get the job for it. What the fuck?
It ain't even that, nigga. You're not a suit nigga. You've never acted like a suit nigga. You've never been a suit nigga. You don't even go to church, nigga. You bought that suit for the interview so you can act like you're a nigga that the job would want. That's not you.
You're not him.
It's a slippery slope.
You are not him. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these motherfuckers who, like, it'll be a lot of motherfuckers that'd be a detriment to that type of lifestyle where you could just walk in and get a job off of just being you. But it would also tell us a lot, though. I just say that. That wasn't even the main question, though. It definitely is. I feel you, Q. It definitely is a slippery slope. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I ain't want to sneeze on camera.
Maybe one day we'll figure out what it'll take for motherfuckers to just be them type shit. I think we're moving closer and closer to that, though. Tattoos is more accepted and shit like that. I think more people is getting to understand the human mentality is just to want to be what they want to be. But it's coming behind a lot of stuff that is crazy, I'd say. I don't want to say weird because people get offended by the word weird, even though it's pretty weird.
Oh, fuck that. Weird. Weird. That is weird that somebody would be weirded out about being weird. Weirdos.
A lot of you motherfuckers is weirdos.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about. That motherfuckers would be weird as hell.
Bro, be weird as fuck. It's weird that offends you. You are the weirdest weirdo.
But that be the thing that offends them the most. Like, say normal around a motherfucker. I guarantee they gonna go off. What do you mean normal? Nigga, you know what normal social norms is. Like, everybody knows what fucking social norms is because you wouldn't feel weird about the situations you're in if you didn't know what social norms is. You're not normal. It's okay. Like, that'd be the craziest part to this. I know this is a little side tangent, but that'd be the craziest part to me is they don't be cool with being who they know they are half the time. And I ain't gonna put a name on it, but like, nigga, you knew what group you was jumping into, and you know exactly how people react when you jump into that group. Why are you so mad? This is going to be the reaction. Go ahead. I couldn't hear nothing. What'd you say? Nah, it's like real muffled. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It be throwing me off. Like, I'm not about to. It's almost like a famous person that's been famous for a while. Like, you still get weirded out by groups of people running up to you. You still don't like groups of people running up to you. Why are you still dropping whatever you're dropping to be famous then? You obviously don't like it. Go duck off in the shadows. Like,
yes.
But you should be at least prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of motherfuckers that don't like signing autographs, but they be prepared for the shit. At least. That's all. That's a little side tangent, like I said.
I don't understand how motherfuckers want to be anything other than themselves. Like, because if you yourself, you gonna come off weird to a few motherfuckers. You gonna come off weird to the motherfuckers who don't want to be themselves. You gonna come off weird to the motherfuckers who are weird to themselves. If you yourself all the time, you are inherently weird. So I don't understand. But I mean, I do. I see why people want to be different from who they are. Maybe their conditions are trash, whatever. But shit, my mama always told me, proud of the fuck you are, nigga. I'm proud of the fuck who I am. Like, even with my flaws, nigga, but that just comes from, good parenting, I guess. That's
Fact.
wild. You want to be anybody else other than you.
Now, I understand a little bit because weird has, like, lately become, like, a word, like, kind of like a word to, like, shun somebody or something.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because them motherfuckers deserve it, though. Like, we label, weirdos fucking, y'all know weirdos, nigga. Y'all fucking weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
Weirdos damn near, it's contextual as fuck.
Yeah.
Because being weird ain't really bad, but if I'm calling you a weirdo, a weird nigga, a weird motherfucker, yeah, you done something that's out of pocket, that is out of the norm, that people would consider to be norm. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get you on that point.
And we all know social norms. That's what I'm saying. It be motherfuckers that they act like they don't know social norms. Like, for instance, if I somehow end up where all I see is Confederate flags and a whole bunch of niggas wearing red trucker hats and they start to surround me, I'm pretty sure I know what's coming next, and I'm pretty sure I should get the fuck up out of there. But they could be on anything. So they might be looking at me running away and going, that nigga weird. I'm worried about my safety. So we was just gonna help him out, fill up his gas tank. Fucking weirdo. Like,
I ain't gonna figure. Living in Texas, man, the MAGA hat didn't piss me off as much as I thought it was gonna piss me off, because the motherfuckers wearing it showed me a kindness, nigga, some respect. I'm like, shit. You mean I'm not a nigger? Okay, cool.
But look,
I was one of them.
Hold on. But this furthers that shit though. Like, it's all, like you said, all contextual. They would have been looking at you thinking that they, like, if they could feel the energy of you thinking that they was gonna shice you type shit, they would have thought you was weird that day. You feel me? Why was he moving like that? He really thought I was gonna do something to him. Weirdo. It always comes up. It always pops back up. You can be
weirdo.
Oh God, it's just situational. So if you don't like to be the weirdo, don't get in situations where you end up being the weirdo. But I think you can see it. And when you can, just get ready for it. There's no reason to act surprised. Oh my goodness, you would say something like that? Those are the exact motherfuckers that would say something like that. Like, what do you mean? So, that should just be funny to me. Everybody be acting so surprised. And I ain't putting no label on it, not because it's a certain group, but because that involves every fucking group. I see that shit happen all the time, where niggas act like they just didn't know that they was gonna get, like, you're in a group full of white men trying to get an opinion off. You know that's not happening, bro. You might as well just chill, move along. Especially if they are wearing business suits, bro. It don't matter how much information you got to offer. They're probably not listening to you. Like, this is how it is.
Yeah. For sure. I'm weird as fuck, though. I'll tell a nigga that.
Me too.
But bitches like my weird, so I don't give a fuck. Like, bitches will call me weird, but then they'll be like, that's a good thing, so. And
that's all that ever mattered.
That's it.
Oh, God, can you pull some bitches behind your weirdness?
Yo, what's up?
There's a lane for everybody.
The lane for everybody. That's why I don't understand why motherfuckers be trying to, like, kind of tiptoe through lanes and shit. Like, go where you gotta go. Get where you gotta get. You know what's gonna come with it, though. You know what's gonna come with it. You map that shit out.
Get in my lane.
Oh, God. There's not too many humans that don't try to map out their life. Fucking Martin Luther King and Malcolm X didn't wake up and say, I ain't gonna offend nobody with this one. They knew exactly what was gonna fucking happen. If I start talking like this, motherfuckers will start to notice I'm talking like this.
Thank you.
Good or bad. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I don't know. It'd be crazy when motherfuckers just act like they just never expected it could happen. I didn't think you would talk about me like this. It makes perfect sense. It tracks. That's canon. I can see it. That nigga has always hated that type of person. And then you come around here acting like that type of person. What did you expect? Alright, so let's talk about this, man. It's been a minute since we've done this, so I think we can go pretty much in depth with it. Are superheroes movies dying?
Yes.
They dying? Are you?
Yes.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes, are superhero movies dying? That's where I
In
want
the
to start.
Marvel universe for sure.
Ooh. Speak on it, brother.
Shit. Like, really, I just haven't seen anything that's like. I mean, even if it's good, like I've seen some good shows and shit, but just like it doesn't get me excited for anything. I haven't seen Ant-Man, so I don't know. I know that from what I hear, that gives some good insight on where we going and shit. But yeah, if Kang is gonna be this villain, this Secret Wars villain, and I don't know, bro. There just hasn't been anything that came out that's like exciting. Like, let's go through it. Okay. What is phase was it 4 or 5?
I think that was 4.
Phase
4.
Phase 3 was the one that was snapping. Phase 1 through 3 was snapping. Phase 4.
Bro, what's going on?
How cuz get the voice mod?
That's what I'm saying.
Jay.
Okay, so niggas is alright, cool. That's what I was tripping on. Like, damn, is my car fucking up, yo? South Memphis, baby.
Oh shit! Hold on. Is this sounding deep to you? That's even funnier. Does it sound deep to you? Your voice sound deep.
You guys, yeah, that's funny as fuck.
That nigga said South Memphis, baby. I'm like, no, he has to think his voice deep right now. Nigga, your voice about squeaky as hell.
Oh shit.
Y'all niggas, man.
You want that shit, bro? Shit, this nigga thought he sounded deep. I'm dead.
No! Hey, that's the laugh of the day. Oh my god. That nigga said, hey, South Memphis, baby. Damn, that's fucked up. He thought he hit us with that one.
Oh shit.
Hey, fuck y'all niggas, man.
Lil Trotter in the building. What's happening, Lil Trot?
Sounds like that.
Yeah, bro. I don't know why either.
Yeah, you chipmunk.
Y'all niggas, man.
You chipmunk.
Straight chipmunking. That's fraud.
Y'all suck. Boo, nigga.
That nigga said South Memphis, baby. That is funny, bro. Hey, that one going up. Man, I wish there was a way on TikTok that you can like explain a situation. Like,
how the fuck is y'all sounding so fucking deep? This nigga sound like the intro to fucking something, nigga.
oh shit. Yeah, I don't know what you did to your sentence, cuz that shit crazy though. That's crazy. So we got deep voices, you got a deep voice, but on our end, your shit sounds squeaky as hell. That's crazy. Who have thought?
Bro, your voice. Oh, man. I can't wait till you hear it. Oh, my goodness.
Fuck. That shit hell. Nah, but back to what we was talking about. Hey, that's exactly what you sound like too. That's why I said Lil Trotter.
That's what y'all niggas say it sounded high. I'm like, yep.
He said, oh, it's my chaining day.
What's up?
Kill these niggas. Platinum what? Crazy, man. Fuck y'all. Deep voice ass niggas.
That's
It's
fraud.
gonna get better, bro. I'm about to figure it out.
Nah, it can't be our sentence. They gotta be on his end.
Nah, it is.
But nah, what was I about to say?
I ain't about to press.
That shit keep on throwing me off.
That nigga sound all cool and shit. I'm over here like Alvin and them nigga. I'm pissed.
But I think Marvel definitely is hit a wall. Like you were saying, bro, they don't got nothing exciting.
Yeah.
They don't got nothing exciting, and then on top of that, like, so Marvel's already kind of fickle with characters. We've had this conversation before. Whereas like a lot of their characters that they gonna stand on are properties that they don't have. So the properties that they do have, they have to kind of make it work with what they got. Luckily, you had like the late 90s kind of snippet cartoon. Like it wasn't a full blown cartoon, but that kind of got Iron Man and them out there a little bit more. So it was cool when the show came, or when the movies came around for Iron Man to be like the forefront of it. But even still, Marvel did great work pushing Iron Man and Captain America to the forefront, because niggas didn't fuck with those two characters. Like an amazing job.
Iron Man cartoon sucked so bad. Like that was probably the worst one. Like the Hulk shit was bad, but Iron Man shit was just terrible. Bro. He was like, God damn. Like I damn near just turned the channel. I was like, man, this shit is not hidden.
Not yet.
Like,
I don't think I remember.
Not even no.
Now this back when the red and gold outfit still looked like the big metal one. It was just a lot slimmer. But I'm talking about like Iron Torpedo looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
The slim dome head.
Bro,
but
this is not interesting. Robert Downey Jr. made him interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He brought that character to life for sure. And same thing with Cap. I really feel like bro did a great job bringing that character to life, because like nobody cared. If anybody cared about Iron Man, I could believe it. Nobody cared about Captain America, the Golden Boy. Like nobody.
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. Unless you was playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because that nigga's combos was amazing. That was about the only time. But like, they had those two properties, and then they was able to integrate a lot of other properties that people cared about into it. People wanted to see a good Hulk. People wanted to see Black Widow. You know what I'm saying? The agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and shit like that. It was a lot of properties that they had to work with that had a lot of backing in the fan community that just needed good actors behind it, and they did a good job of getting that too. So, but with them not fully having Spider-Man in their control, which I definitely think hinders their ability, because they can't fully say, okay, this is the face of Marvel from now on, especially when Sony can anytime not pull out, because they still got to finish their contracts too. But like, they can literally be like, all right, we're done giving Spider-Man to you. So like, we can't say that's the face of Marvel.
The end of it.
Yeah,
and that'd be just the end of it.
Like, we can't say he's gonna be the face of Marvel, because Sony's never selling that. They'll do some leases, but they'll never sell Spider-Man. It's over.
And we gonna keep hearing
I think
it.
Good. So I think
the problem with Marvel is it's too heavily saturated. They got too many movies for niggas that don't deserve movies. And it's like you throwing the game off. Like Ant-Man, he definitely could have been a side character. What's that girl name? Red Widow? Definitely side character. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these niggas don't deserve movies. They could have done shows, but it's too many, and they set the standard too high. And if you do something for too long, that standard is gonna decline no matter how good you are. Unless you're one of them one-off things. But you know, them niggas not.
Thanks, little Jake. Now, Q, back to you.
I mean, shit, yeah, nah.
That shit is so fried, bro. That's our thanks for the report from our miniature reporter, Lil Jake. That nigga, he's right here. You just can't see him. That nigga live on the table. You know what? Yo, dog. Camera zoom in and shit. You see that nigga just standing there? No, but that's facts though. I definitely think they got a lot of motherfuckers that they try, like, they didn't take the proper time that they took with an Iron Man to try to flesh out some of these characters that they trying to throw in, like a 10 Rings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All of these motherfuckers that they throwing in is just cannon fodder, because they don't really have a true Like, and they couldn't stop Black Panther. Like the shit that happened with Chadwick, they had nothing. They couldn't do nothing about that. But all your eggs was in that basket. You could tell from the beginning. Since Civil War, the whole drive was, let's get Black Panther in there. Black Panther's going to be the top guy. You could tell. Like, everything was a passing of the torch. From every single moment that he had with Captain America all the way through the last phase. So that literally was the definition of putting your eggs in one basket. The other one was supposed to be Strange. You feel me? You could kind of tell that. Every time him and Cap had or not Cap, but Iron Man had a little talk, you could tell that they was trying to move that towards him being the next, like, mind. You feel me? Of the Marvel. So you had the force and you had the mind. But I just don't think that they took the proper time. Like, I think the problem with Marvel is they hit this big ass peak with what they did, and instead of saying, okay, we got to sizzle back out for a second and rebuild back up, they tried to throw all of these properties right back into the fire. And that's why you get like Quantumania and shit like that, where it's like, let's stick as many properties as we can in here so we get some buzz behind this shit. Because nothing's going to ever top Infinity War. But it's like, why are you trying to top Infinity War? Why don't you try to top Iron Man 1? Why don't you try to give us a better character than Captain Marvel or Hulk? Where they're not just
I think they're banking on X-Men. Like, if they could get the X-Men just for a little bit, like, they could do so much more.
I mean, the X-Men is coming. Don't get me wrong, but that's again though. Why are you waiting on a 6-year return? You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, but like, you gonna lose your crowd by that time. Like, if you want to smash Wolverine and all of these motherfuckers into some shit, then why are you trying to do the Deadpool movie just to keep Ryan Reynolds around when y'all can literally soft reboot and get that nigga back in there? Because we know who's gonna bring motherfuckers back. Niggas still ain't seen the proper X-Men movies. Especially not ones that's connected to the rest of the world. Like, what? You know how dope that would be? Niggas grew up on X-Men. Especially X-Men that could move around the Marvel Universe. Not just be X-Men by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Wolverine fought the Hulk. The X-Men went against...
Why I like...
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's why I like the mutants, because they're more spread out than the actual superheroes. Most of Marvel real superheroes is in New York, realistically. Like, you're supposed to see them all the time. Like, there shouldn't. I never understood in comics how New York is always getting attacked when it's like 30 of their ass. They suck. But the mutants, bro, they'll be in Canada. You know, you have some in like Oklahoma, Arizona. It's like, damn, why you got these type of mutant type superheroes over here?
Mm-hmm.
But it gives a better story. The world seems bigger than just always in the city.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing too. I'm gonna touch base on. I think Marvel is building too close to a DC with a connected universe. It makes it too unbelievable because, like you said, most of them are in New York, and you know them for being in New York. But the thing about everybody being in New York is it used to literally, like, that's how you had comics start. Like, this nigga Spider-Man would follow Kraven into fucking New York City, and then out of the shadows comes Iron Fist, and he's like, what are you doing in my territory? And it's like, all right, we're gonna bang it out for a couple of you know what I'm saying, for a couple of chapters, and I'm gonna go help you fight Kraven. Like, that's how shit was started. Like, but they can't show that on movies because they don't got all the properties ready and shit like that and whatever the fuck. But like, what they are doing is more DC related, like the solo story, a nigga from the nigga not being around nobody. Like, these niggas got made up lands for specific characters. This nigga Black Lightning is from Freedomville or whatever. Like, only thing Superman worried about is Smallville. Like, all of these niggas got their own designated areas where it makes a lot more sense for you to get solo movies and then the big bad come and then everybody group up. Yeah. Realistically, you shouldn't go 10 minutes without seeing a different character from a Marvel universe in a Marvel movie. That's how it is, bro. Literally walking down, all you see, la 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 la. Oh shit, what's up? How you doing, bro? I ain't run a mission with you in a minute. I'm looking for such and such again. You know he stay over here. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit is. Them niggas stay working with each other. So I don't know. It's just like I think the muse of movies, like the comic book movies is done. We need the actual comic book shit. You know what I'm saying? The real deal, like true to life shit. Cause yeah, you can finesse a property every once in a while and change it up and shit, but we need the shit to come back home. You know what I'm saying? It needs to feel like the comics.
He should have held the rights just for a little bit longer. That boy was in some shit. He said, "Yeah, I'll sell this. Here you go. Here you go."
He started giving that shit.
Spidey? Fuck it.
Oh God. Nah, yeah, it should have definitely been a way to write themselves back into that shit. Or like, you know what I'm saying, a certain lease or something. They shouldn't have sold the characters. They should have leased them. Hey, you can have this motherfucker for 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
I think what they're gonna do.
You said what?
I think what they're gonna do is retcon all that shit. Retcon all that shit with the you know, what is it? Secret Wars. I think it's Secret Wars, where the timeline is doing.
Yeah.
That'll be that's their best way to get out of what they got. Because I ain't gonna fake it. A lot of this shit's poo.
A lot of it.
Like Ant-Man, I heard mixed reviews.
I can't do it because of this nigga.
Love and Thunder. Thor, Love and Thunder. I want my time back.
I want my time back. Hell no. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't never get through that whole one, so I won't defend it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff over there that they really ain't on both sides. Like they just not getting it. And I think it's because they're trying to make movies out of comic books instead of making comic books into movies. Like, so that's my bar. Because the cartoon movies do it all the time. I've been watching cartoon movies for a minute, and every last one of them that's fire, I sit there and watch it over and over and over again. The cartoon movies hit every time.
DC cartoon animation movies up here.
Kiss to the chef. I don't know how they.
Live action?
I don't know why they rebooted and canceled that shit. Because that cartoon universe they had going, that started off with Doom, that shit was S tier. I don't know why they stopped it. I think the dark shit fucked it up, but I still think they could have revived it.
I think Warner Brothers sold. I think they did something. Like they sold the rights or something. That's why they was like,
well, I doubt it. They ain't giving up that. WB gonna have DC for a minute. Until DC buy themselves out. You said what?
I said,
yeah. An article about it.
But hey, I mean, they're gonna keep rebooting. I mean, they're gonna do a bunch of movies again, then they're gonna reboot again. So yeah, I was really disappointed. But shit, I like what they've come out with so far. What I've seen anyway. I think the only thing I haven't seen was the Green Lantern shit. But the Batman movie was dope, and that Super Sons was dope. So,
but I'm what you talking about? The cartoon one, the Super Sons?
Yeah.
Is that already starting off the connected universe shit? Like with the movies and cartoons? That's already a part of it too. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Okay. I was about to say, because I want to see how he cracks that off. Like, what's the first cartoon gonna look like from the connected shit? That'd be interesting. But I don't know. It's just like I don't think DC is gonna last. They'll always be able, like you said, to reboot whenever they want to. I just don't know if they'll reboot anytime soon after this next one. Just simply because they really think they got something with James Gunn. But if they keep on splitting the properties, like you need to connect the universe nowadays. There's no way around it. If you're saying you got comic books, we need to see all those characters. The era of solo movies with comic book characters, though. Like, yeah, you can still get one off, but it better be connected to something else. Like, that's the only way. I don't think you're getting any draw with a Hancock-esque movie where it's just like, oh, it's just about this one hero. Even Kick-Ass had multiple heroes in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, which by the way, Kick-Ass is one of the hardest superhero movies. Like, that shit was magnifique as well.
Yeah, Kick-Ass is my shit.
1 and 2.
I've never seen that one movie. I think it's called like Superhero or something, or Super something with the,
like one of the comedy movies.
Yeah, it's kind of on that Kick-Ass shit, but
I think it was like Super Flick or something.
Some shit.
Something stupid.
The motherfuckers that got it the best though is Amazon Prime with the boys. The boys, that's what superheroes should need to be like.
I say it tells the real for sure. It tells the real for sure. But that comic is way more grittier. That shit's crazy.
Oh, it's dark. It's dark ain't even really the word.
I was about to say. But
the only reason it won't be like that, I mean, the boys is technically, you know, under superhero satire. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that definitely, I definitely would want to see more. That's where I really think the Marvel Universe should have went, but we'll never get there now. They're owned by Disney, so we'll never get true stories told anymore. But that's literally what Marvel's all about, is like the human-esque stories, you know? The niggas, what happens when the hero starts bleeding? You feel me? What happens when the suit?
Yeah, realistic type superheroes. Instead of superheroes with godly powers who still get beat up, that which make no sense.
But I mean, I respect both sides of it though, because like on one side, hearing about the godly character who has to tend to the mortal people, like the nigga Superman really, like that's why I don't like Superman. One, because he's strong as fuck and then gets his ass beat. But two, nobody's ever delivered a story that really makes me understand that this nigga could literally snap this bitch in half if he wanted to. But he cares. He genuinely cares about the people. I don't know why, but that's why you gotta make me feel. That's why there's never been a good Superman movie. Everybody say, oh, such and such is a great Superman. Why? Because he got a good jawline? That's what it mostly come down to half the time.
There's no good Superman movie.
Yeah.
To me, it don't got nothing to do with the actors. There's just no good Superman movie.
No, I was about to say, I mean, like, that's usually what they contributed to. Oh, he was a great Superman, and it'd be the motherfucker that had the best jawline, or they fucking greased up the hair and made it drop real nice type shit. Like, it don't be no...
The S curl?
Yeah, the S curl. Boy. But, like, there's nobody who actually, like, I can say, like, oh, I really felt like this nigga could have ended everything if he wanted to. But the fact that he took care of everybody, I fuck with Buddy. You know what I mean?
They want to go crazy with Superman. Fucking make a video game.
That was, but a game don't know how to put that much power in your hands and actually make you feel it. That's what I hate about those types of games. Like, if you're going to tell me this is the strongest motherfucker ever, I need to feel like there's not a problem in this game that I can't figure out in quick succession.
Yeah, like...
But still have fun with it.
If I'm Superman, when I punch shit, I want it to destroy stuff. Like, I want to have the decision to, like, kill or not to kill. Like, let me be the judge of that. Let me really decide.
In certain games, not in a Superman game. I definitely think it should be limitations. What I mean is, like, in a Superman game, I should never feel like I'm about to get my ass beat. Now, if a motherfucker has some gadgets or some loopholes I gotta jump through, you know what I'm saying, something I wasn't ready for, I could maybe be blindsided by it. Like, there shouldn't even be a death sequence in a Superman game unless you're going against, like, Doomsday. Like, that's the only time you should really feel like you bumping with a motherfucker. But other than that, I should be breezing through this shit and just trying to save everybody. That should be the hardest part, is trying to, like, save motherfuckers. Like, same thing with, like, a Hulk game. Too. Like, that's why I fucked with the the destruction game, the Infinite Destruction Hulk game, because it was literally like you got points off of breaking shit. But like everybody you was fighting against was easy as fuck. You was beating niggas' ass quick. It was more about the demolition that you got yourself into. So like that's what made it fun. And I think like a lot of games don't do that. Like same thing with like Deadpool. Like if it had a hard setting, but if you played it on just the cinematic setting, you was walking through there relatively easy, dancing on niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I should feel. Like I should feel like I should be able to be in the middle of a gunfight with Deadpool and then stop and look at the camera and just pose. You know what I'm saying? That's some Deadpool shit. Yeah, that's right. So I don't know. I think games try to make it seem like you're always at a disadvantage for no reason. You know, and more games should be about fun. Every game don't need to be the most compy. But niggas don't do that.
I had that first whole game on. You said what?
You can still have like a game that's difficult that is still fun. But like, it just don't seem like they're coming out. They like that no more.
Nah, they make
Everything
games
hard.
too fucking difficult. Yeah, like way too difficult, like for no fucking reason. Or
See,
hella.
I'm usually cool with that because it helps me not beat the game so quickly. Because I have a problem with once I get a game, like a story game, I just play that shit. And that's it. So it'd be hard for me on that. So I'd be cool with it.
Oh no, Go ahead. I was about to say, I just think it ain't no games really showed us like, or not too many games have showed us that. But like, for instance, if you can have fun on a game like Among Us, or a game like a Telltale series game, or shit like that, like it just, nobody was ever thinking, oh, I'll sit for 3-4 hours long and just make decisions for a motherfucker. Until they did it. And then it was like, oh wow, this is actually kind of fun. I want to see if I can get all my people out of this shit. Like, so I don't think nobody pushes the boundaries. For instance, like God of War, if I'm playing God of War, I have no problem at being at a disadvantage. Actually, I want to turn it on God of War mode. I want these motherfuckers to whip my ass. Why? Because Kratos is mortal man. Kratos is going against gods. So I should feel it like I'm at a disadvantage. I should feel like Thor is the hardest nigga I've ever fought. I should feel like, all them other names and shit, the big giants and motherfucking gods and what they call them motherfuckers, titans and shit that he done fought over the generations. You should feel at a disadvantage. But Spider-Man's whole rogue gallery is a whole bunch of niggas in suits. There shouldn't be one nigga in the Spider-Man rogue gallery except for probably Electro that I even have a challenge. Maybe Kingpin, depending on what version of Kingpin we going with. But that's it. Everybody else should catch these hands with quickness. What should happen though is I should be distracted by they goons and shit. You know what I mean? Ah damn, this motherfucker keep shooting at me. Ah damn, I gotta go save this kid. Ah damn, I gotta da. But no games ever do that because they always just want you to fight. Complete this part of the mission, then do this. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel free. It don't feel like they ever trying to curate that towards the actual person that you're playing the game for. You know what I'm saying? So I wish more games would go that route where it actually feels like when I'm playing Iron Man, I'm feel like I'm really relying on his suit. When I play as such and such, I feel like I'm really relying on his guns. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that it just feels like a game is a different game every single time. But you don't see it that much. Most of these games I'll be feeling the same. I don't know how I got into that tangent, but I hate when games be feeling the same.
I said something about a Superman game.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna say I had that first Hulk game. That motherfucker was fun too. Shit, I liked the fact that you had to do shit as Bruce Banner.
Was that was the movie game though, wasn't it? That was like the Hulk the movie game. Yeah. Bro, that it's something about them 2000 movie games. any the movie game that came out in the 2000s, hitter. Because that SpongeBob the movie game was great, amazing.
That SpongeBob was hitting, yeah.
King Kong.
Spider-Man game.
King Kong. That King Kong. A lot of niggas don't know about that King Kong hitter. You said which one?
Yeah, that one.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was a hitter too.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I like Spider-Man.
I was about to say Spider-Man 2 was a hitter. Oh yeah. I forgot number 1 was like that. Number 2 they came back though. But I think the first one was like it wasn't in the 90s. Never mind. I was about to say I think the first one was like a 90s, but nah, it wasn't. But I don't think that first one was the movie game though. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was the movie game.
No, I had Toby in that motherfucker. He was a cameo. I mean, he did the voiceover in it.
Damn, that's tough. Well, every other one but Spider-Man, because all the Wolverines went crazy. Like X1, X2, X3 went crazy. Or I don't know if they made an X3, but X1 and X2 went crazy. I don't know if they made it. But yeah. Who else had one? The Incredibles movie game.
Yeah.
That dash mission was so hard, bro. I'm like,
the one where you had to run
to this day?
With the little rolling metal things.
All of you niggas, you sound like really hefty niggas right now.
Cause, hey, bro, the movie games was different, bro. I wish I had a list of them motherfuckers.
Why do you niggas sound so hefty?
They was different, bro. They was different. Like, when I say different, bro, the movie games, like, because it was the movie that you wanted. So, like, you played every single part of the movie. But then they had separate missions that made the movie make even more sense. Nigga, I didn't even like Cat in the Hat. But the Cat in the Hat movie, the game, hitter. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you. That shit, bro, all of them games, I don't know who was making the movie The Games, nigga. They need to bring that guy back. The movie The Game, he need to come back.
The movie The Game guy.
The movie The Game guy. He was different. He was different. He was putting real love into them games. And every last one of them felt different.
The fact that they even do that, though.
Oh, God. Because I remember,
like he was getting a...
Go ahead.
He was getting a movie and a game. That was the same, like, in a package deal, boy. Like, that was hard. They don't do that shit no more, man. What the fuck?
And that either tells me, too, also, either these developers don't be trying, or, like, video games are really fucking easy to make, and they just don't be giving, like, they just be making it seem like it is. Or it's hard. Because that shit would come out, like, 2 weeks later. Like, the movie, The Games, they was, like, right there with the release. And I know them niggas wasn't making those bitches the whole time.
Nah. Hey, because I would love to have a Far From Home game to play as all 3 Spider-Mans.
What?
Or at least to be in the game with them.
Going against your whole rogues gallery? That shit would have been hard. That shit would have been hard. Yeah, it's a lot of games like that. Like, I wouldn't mind playing a Thor game. I don't think I've ever played a Thor game. Especially, like, Chris Hemsworth, like, that type of Thor, you know what I'm saying? They don't got no games like that. Most of the time when you playing with Thor, it's more like old school, Odin son type Thor. But yeah.
And you just walking around running with the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but there was this hard ass X-Men game. I don't know. I don't think it was a movie game, but it came back. It came out around that time. That shit was so cold. You played as 3 characters. I remember Iceman and Nightcrawler the most. I can't remember who the fuck you played. I think it was Storm, but
I know what game you're talking about. I had that on GameCube, bro. No. That wasn't it. It was X-Men 2.
I had it on Xbox. That shit was fire. I mean, what was really fire about it is the fucking, like, movement and ability on that bitch. Like, you was really, like, Iceman, you was really You could go anywhere with that bitch, bro. Like you could loop it, do anything with that motherfucker. Nightcrawler,
Hey, you
was
could
really
get high as hell
teleporting
in the sky
anywhere you
too.
want, type shit. Like that shit was free movement as hell. That shit was hard.
I think I know exactly what game you're talking about too. Now that I think about it, but that's what I'll be saying though. A lot of motherfucking games don't do that. Like when you played that Avengers game, I didn't feel like I was playing with nobody else. I felt like I was playing with different skins. Like it didn't feel like anybody was doing any extra damage. Like, okay, I'm the Hulk, and yeah, my movement is different, but I punch one person and they go the same distance as they would if I was playing with Captain America. Like, and that shouldn't be canon. Like, I should feel like I can take on 65 motherfuckers as Iron Man. Why? Because I could just spin around with missiles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, these niggas are no-name niggas. Why do I feel like I'm accomplishing the same thing with no matter who I am? So, that's what be fucking me up about the games. Yeah. But that's how most of these games are. Shit, they even show it to you. You hit a pause menu, switch characters on the fly. Like, how is that an actual character switch? This is a skin.
That's just a skin.
I'm good. So, it'd be a lot of shit like that. But anybody else got any topics? I think we just about went off tonight. Just a couple little rants back and forth. We got a title match set up next week.
We got little Jake in the cut.
Go ahead and say something for the people, little Jake, so they can remember. We might not have little Jake on for a while, so we got to get the most out of you. Thanks for coming, little Jake. It's a pleasure.
Good to have you, man.
It's honor to be here. Honor to be here. Honor to be here.
Not the Donnie. Let me at him. Hold on, hit that shit one more time. I need that. That soundboard equipment. And I will, Otta.
We can watch this shit.
And I will, Otta.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's been fun. It's been the What the Fuck Type podcast. I've been your host, Woski the Broski, and these been the bros. And we gonna be right back here next week, Monday at 8. God damn it. You know what time on YouTube. We out this bitch.
They say what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the who? What the what? What the fuck?
Smoking Zai, drinking gin. We them niggas from the creek and we gon' fucking win. Smoking Zai, drinking gin. We them niggas from the creek and we gon' fucking win again. Tell me how that